I'm making sure I'm seeing... Oh! Is it working? Excellent condition, it says. I think it's working, everybody! Ah, how exciting! Alright, how do I even... Let's... It has a really old... No. Can't link to my own website. Sheet! Blah, blah. I had an old description from the last time I streamed, apparently, and it had a link to my URL, or a URL to my own website, somehow, which will get me banned, so... Shite. Okay, can't put a description, or YouTube will banana me for linking to prawn. Save. Alright, there we go. I don't know, might be too late. I might still get banned for having a link to my own website. Fucking YouTube. Alright, let's see. 3D modeling, whoops. 3D modeling my sexy Naga snake monster girl VTuber avatar in Blender. There we go. Okay. Philip. Okay. So, there we go. So now I should be co-streaming them both, I think, if I'm doing this correctly. I don't know. I am going to go change my period underwear really quickly. And while I'm gone, you guys can watch the video that I posted that is exploding. Not really exploding, but is getting a whole bunch of people that are stupid and look for porn on YouTube, because again, they're stupid. Alright, I'm be right back. On to other things to complain about. I was having a very brief discussion on Discord right before I started the stream with a newcomer. I don't know if he was following me elsewhere, but I was saying, yeah, I just sold a large file size, you know, full size, what am I, artistic nude photos to someone for $100, which is something that I made an option. And the reason I set it at $100 is that I have a lot of issues with people stealing my images and then re-uploading them without my permission. So I figure if I put it at $100, at least it makes it a little bit harder for, you know, assholes to do that. Like, they really have to make a financial commitment to do that. And I was like, but of course it's one of my full frontal ones where you can see my labia, because we know why those photos sell the most. So he said, one, if your labia is showing, clearly you are okay with that, and two, labia are just body parts like breasts or penises, PI. And oh, another thing I didn't even point out, he just fucking equated labia to breasts. You also just equated genitals to breasts upside down. That's another thing that fucking pisses me off. Again, I don't think this guy's trying to be a douche, but I think that we need to have conversations about this, because there's a lot of unquestioned, blatantly sexist and misogynistic and transphobic ideas around banning female-looking nipples but not male-looking nipples that just the majority of people just don't even think about. And how are they supposed to think about it if we don't bring it up? Anyway, so he said that. I'm going to say he. I'm assuming it's a he. So I said, there's a reason that photos showing my labia sell 500% more often than the others. I'm pulling numbers out of my ass. It might be even like 1,000 more often. And it's not out of supporting non-sexual nudity. I'm not really okay with it in that I know that the buyers are just doing it to masturbate to it. But since I'm banned from monetization, etc., I just have to suck up the fact that pretty much the only people willing to spend any money on my content are porn bars. So he replied, fair, but like, I don't know. Or I don't know. If you know people are buying them for purposes you don't agree with, then maybe not sell them. I get it's tricky. So then I replied, are you going to pay for a video editor, social media manager, video hosting, recording equipment, etc.? It's like the thing that I would hear from nudists all the time, cis men, retired nudists, where it's like, how dare you sell access to your body? And it's like, okay, are you going to pay my fucking bills? No? Shut the fuck up.
the mid-2000s, several university students came together to create a group known as This Is It Collective.
Stop. I don't know why that started playing. Anyway. Ugh. Okay. I'm back. So, yeah. So, for some reason, some mysterious reason, Keku, he better learn the way, I'd guess, 50% troll, 50% trying to sell you something without really thinking or knowing who he was dealing with. What? I'm very confused by that comment. Anyway, most of the comments have been really nice actually lately, which is unusual. Rise in Etsy. I don't think I've sold a single thing on Etsy yet. I started selling my artistic nudes again on Etsy. Yeah, nobody's bought on Etsy yet. $25 for 5 artistic nude photography digital prints is too much, I guess. Most people don't know about it since my posts are banned everywhere. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. So one of the comments, he better, 50%. I'm so confused by your comment. Who is he? I'm having... Okay. Oh, no, it's Bomb to Tell. Okay. I was like, is he supposed to be like an insult about me? Because that's what the right-wing trolls love to do, is they think like the worst thing ever is to say that I'm a man. I don't know. I don't know how they could look at me and think I'm a man, but they probably don't. They just think that it's amazing insult, but whatever. They're trolls. Anyway, but if that's Bomb to Tell, the same Bomb to Tell that comes into our chat room, then I don't know. He's nice. So anyway, it doesn't matter. Is my stream still working? Looks like it's still working. Anyway, my there we go. Concurrent views. There we go. Okay. Anyway, sorry, I'm not used to streaming on YouTube as well, so it's a little confusing. Hi! Calling anyone a man is pretty insulting. Anyway, so yeah, I've been actually getting some kind of nice comments. Like Skylark, who's another name I recognize from other platforms, is a nudist, whatever. It sure is frustrating that this side of society is ostracizing the way you want to live. If it was more normalized, I think fewer people would be so creepy about it. Exactly. I mean, the creeps will still be there, but less of them. I don't think YouTube should be banning you. The expectations they think they have are frustrating. Yep. And then this one also made me, I thought was really sweet. I've been watching your stuff since it was on Vimeo, so at least a few years, because I quit Vimeo when they were trying to charge me $15,000 a month because they said I was using more bandwidth than 99% of the website, and I said, fuck you, and I got off Vimeo. Anyway, my long COVID has really been acting up and making me breathless, like, way too easily. Like, just going up the flight of the stairs, I was sitting here going, and I'm just like, fucking long COVID. Anyway, I took some aspirin and my headache's a lot better though, so for once aspirin worked. Let's see. I've been watching your stuff since it was on Vimeo, and I really appreciate content like this. I'm a cis guy. This is from the other clip that I put up where I was talking about digital versus real rape, and my position that, like, when you insist on telling someone who's made it clear that they don't want to hear this kind of stuff from you, that you masturbated to them, that's dipping your toes in rape. It's like, ha ha ha, I'm sexualizing you and you can't do anything about it. You know, it's a very deliberate act of being a fucking, you know, sexual harassment, doing it, you know, without my consent. And also sending unsolicited dick pics to people is also dipping your toes in rape. And yes,
one of you was saying, well, legally that's not rape, and I was saying that a legal definition of something is not a reason to say that it's not that thing. Legality is always like at least 10 years behind where everybody else is societally. And, you know, there's lots of stuff that used to be legal that we look at now and we're like, holy shit. I mean, legal and illegal, you know, homosexuality. Like, there's still states that technically make it illegal to have, you know, have gay sex and stuff. Anyway, it's funny because I read a lot of webcomics and a lot of them are in Korea, and I like boy love ones. And that's like something that always comes up in every series is that like a plot point is like, oh no, someone found out that we're a couple and reported us, and now we're going to, I mean, not necessarily that far, but anyway, so let's see, let me finish reading the comment. Whole thing was just that I'm like running out of breath because of long COVID. Anyway, start over. I've been watching your stuff, and it's LOZ fan, so Legend of Zelda fan, so already in my approved in my book. I've been watching your stuff since it was on Vimeo, and I really appreciate content like this. I'm a cis guy, and we just aren't taught this stuff growing up, so your videos were really the first place that I got exposure to the concept that rape isn't exclusively when ... not YouTube safe stuff happens and the woman gets pregnant. That last part was actually part of it, even though there are some people who argue the opposite. Point is, yeah, sometimes being weird can be more than just being weird, and it isn't going to get better until more people learn where the line should be. Because another thing that I was saying in that video is that, you know, like when guys are like, oh, it's just so hard to tell how to, you know, it's so hard being a man because you don't know what's going to be inappropriate or not. It's like, that's why we have to talk about it. If you're really not sure where the line is, let us demonstrate, you know, not demonstrate, but let us tell you, like, if you do this, it's really getting into not good territory. But because it's not capitalism friendly, you know, YouTube bans it. YouTube bans it, Facebook bans it, stuff like that. You know, I had an Instagram post banned a while ago that was just like mocking an attitude I get from a lot of guys, and I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was not like hate speech or anything. I can't remember what it was. It was just some joke. And Instagram banned it as hate speech, and I was like, okay. I think it was me imitating people saying that me being topless around my kids is pedophilia. And I didn't even say pedophilia. Like, I intimated it, you know, that's what they were saying. And, yeah, Instagram banned my post saying I was doing hate speech. Algorithms, man! Anyway, so yeah. I might not actually work in Blender. I don't know, I haven't decided. I still haven't really done enough in Blender that I can just, like, go off and do, you know, just play around in it. Every time I haven't done a tutorial in like 2 days, I forget everything. Like, to make my now streaming ad, I dragged in, here, let me switch back. I dragged in this picture, and I like couldn't remember how to move my view, and then I was like, oh yeah, it's shift middle mouse, shift, there we go, shift middle mouse button, which is just so different than every other program that I use. So yeah, that was fun. Anyway, God damn, I'm tired. Alright, so, I don't know, guys. Do you want me to work in Blender? Or do you want me to play a game? It looks like M. Rich has joined us. I know you are a fan of watching me shit myself in horror games. Hello. Nice character, thank you. I was trying to draw a more, like, T-pose one, so I can literally just draw right over it in Blender, but I haven't done that yet. I don't have my tablet set up. I was a little bit late coming up here, because I'm so tired today. And I was, like, moving in slow motion, plus Matthew was like, let's play a game together! And we started playing Green Hell, which I haven't been able to get him to play all week, because last time we played he got killed by jaguars 7 times in a row, and he was like, fuck this! And we started playing together, and this time he was doing okay. I was the one who kept, like, getting screwed because, like, I set up a temporary base next to what I thought was a river. Turns out that it only has... This is really cool, but really inconvenient. It only has water when it's raining. As soon as it stops raining in the game, the water goes away. And so I was dying of thirst. And it was really finicky about where I could place anything. So, like, I had put a cover and I was starting to make, like, a little base, and I couldn't get it to let me put a fucking bed down. I had to go way up a cliff to find a spot it would let me put a bed down. So my character would get super tired just trying to go up to the cliff. And the cliff, you know, up the cliff was even farther away from water. Yeah, unfortunately, Brad, most of U.S. society is very sexually repressed and thinks that all female nipples are nudity and that all nudity is sexual. So I still want to know, like, do they think breastfeeding is, like, traumatizing the kid? Like, at what age does it suddenly become traumatizing the kid? I don't know. Anyway. You want me to play Resident Evil? I don't want to play Resident Evil. I don't like being scared. Although I am really tired, so... I did not buy Callisto Protocol yet. You could buy it for me. And then maybe I'll play it, but yeah. Man, my brain is so tired. I told you, if I had enough points to go back into... Resident Evil Village with a gun with unlimited ammo... then I would replay it. Definitely PC. I don't like any kind of shooting on toggle sticks, because I'll do it if I have to, but I just really don't feel comfortable. It takes me a lot longer to get a bead on stuff. But at the same time, I don't like enabling auto assist, you know, aim assist, because I don't know. It impugns my honor as a gamer when I have the game, like, you know, nope, wrong way. When the game is like, here, let me help you out a little. You know, it's like when you die in a game and it's like, would you like to switch to easy mode? And I'm like, fuck out. This is more of a melee game. That's okay. I have my gaming mouse, so. Yeah, shooter games are definitely, I much prefer them with a mouse. Now, one thing is that, like, I only recently realized that you can use your Xbox Live account on your computer too, although you have to use the Windows app, which is annoying. But up until that, like, I would sign up for the pass, and then I would be like, okay, fine, I'll play it on Xbox. It might be on there. I like to do everything under Steam, though. I like to just have everything in one game list. Plus, I don't know. Steam is the least, like, insidious, I feel like, of the gaming apps. Like, you know, EA Games and stuff like that. Like, Epic Games. Fuck, there's so many. They're always, like, trying to start with Windows and making it hard to disable that and everything. Yeah, and everyone always talks about New York being like, oh, women can go topless in New York, except the thing is that, like, they still have to constantly retrain their cops to not arrest women for being topless, and also, like, very few women do it because they still, you know, people gawk, people take pictures and whatnot. I would just like to have the exact same rights as men on, like, YouTube. You know? I'd like to be able to go topless just like men. Of course, even when I do censor myself, my stuff still gets banned because haters just report me. And thanks to algorithms, YouTube's like, oh, okay, we'll ban her. So every time I post something new to YouTube, I'm like, like, I've had other YouTube channels go off mid-live stream for fabricated reasons, thanks to that. So that's fun. Anyway, but at the same time, I'm in a rock and a hard place, because if I only use platforms that nobody uses to talk about this stuff, I'm not going to change anybody's mind. I'm not going to, you know, further the cause at all for topless equality. But anyway, Bioshock. Yeah, I played Bioshock on Xbox. The shooter games that I've played a lot of on console, Destiny, Halo. I'm blanking. I'm very tired. Yeah, that's basically all I can think of right now. Originally I was playing Grounded on Xbox, and I really didn't like it. The UI is terrible. And then it went on sale on computers, so I bought a copy for myself and for my husband. So we were playing that together. I kind of got bored of it again. I got him to play a little bit of Green Hell, but then he rage quit. Oh, I didn't even finish my story. Jeez. So, yeah, so we were playing Green Hell, and I started having a hard time. And then the kids were watching YouTube in the living room with us, and they kept putting on really annoying videos, and I kept telling them not to watch that stuff, but they just kept doing it, and I got tired of it. I was like, fine, you can watch it in your room. So, and I had YouTube Kids on the TV in the room, which is our old TV, our old smart TV, and I took it off because even though I password protected it, they still managed to get in there, but they wouldn't shut the fuck up. So I went over there and I installed it and I put a passcode on it, and to log in is very confusing. Like, you have to have a kid's account started by an adult account, and you log into the adult account, and then you log into the kid's account. I don't know, whatever. And it kept giving me error messages. And of course, the whole time my computer's running because I was the host, so I had to leave my game running while Matthew was playing. And my character's in the other room going, God, I'm so thirsty. God, I'm so thirsty. And I kept getting error messages. Finally, I got it logged in, but I came out, and right as I came out to play again, Matthew started getting attacked by jaguars and died. And he was like, I'm done. And I was like, so I got like an hour and a half of Green Hell out of my husband before he quit again. So I don't know. I'm such a subversive threat to society. It's these memories, man. These feminine memories. They're the end of the world. You know, Helen of Troy. Nipples that launched 1,000 ships. My God. Fuck, I'm tired. All right. Well, Emrich wants me to play a horror game. Zen probably wants me to play Subnautica. I did title the stream that I was going to mess around in Blender, but at the same time, like I said, it's frustrating that I'm not really comfortable enough in Blender to just go off and play around. And it would take me like half an hour and energy I don't have to plug my tablet in. So maybe I will just play a horror game. I don't know. Let me open up Steam. High on Life. Now available. Yeah, I don't know. Why is this game so popular right now? We went to Vault 31 for New Year's. We didn't even stay till midnight. We were too tired. But they had they have live streaming. The TVs around will show different live streamers, and there were like 4 or 5 of them playing that game. Like, what is it? Is it just like the humor or something? I don't know. Oh. No. I was using my tablet to draw the design for the character. But oh, that's why. I mean, it looks fun. I'm not going to pay $60 for it. There's like very few series that I will pay that. What is this? This one looks pretty. Ooh, I like the art. This looks like Children of Morta. Like the detail. Here's my sound. Holy shit, that was loud. The screen. Ooh! Is it by the same people as Children of Morta? That looks fun. Ooh, I'm gonna get this! Aw, it has mixed reviews. Why does it have mixed reviews? Blind chance, not all in fairness, environments are well done. You're just attack and dashing around until you build up your meter to use. Mash attacking. Your attacks will interrupt enemies. Swarms. Dialogue. Hades, but only unfavorably. So does that mean that they do or don't like Hades? Because I love Hades. I don't know, man. I could try it, and if I hate it, just get a, what's you call it, I guess? Metal music? Sometimes. If I'm in a certain mood. I freaking love Hades. I want to play it again. I don't know, like, once I unlocked the slow shield and, you know, would get, like, Zeus's lightning or whatever, where it would just be like, zap, 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 zap. It was so, like, satisfying. And, like, just dashing crazily all the place. Yeah, I was playing, Tales of Arise, and I really don't like that they don't let you change your keys. Because having R2 as the dash button feels very awkward to me. And it also sucks going between that and Horizon Forbidden West, because I keep hitting the physical attack button thinking it's dash. So in a fight with a Thunderjaw, I'm like, whatcha? And I'm like, no, I was trying to dodge. I finally, oh man, I was playing the other day, which is the first time I played in weeks, because I get burnt out on games very easily. And I was fighting a Thunderjaw, and then halfway through the Thunderjaw fight, a Stormbird comes in. And this Stormbird was fucking me over, man. It kept shooting balls of, you know, electric at me. And even with my, you know, epic armor that has high electric protection, I just kept getting like one shot. And you don't even get the Stormbird out until you get the Thunderjaw to halfway. And then like they're both attacking you. So I ended up getting to halfway, running just everywhere. And it was a story thing, so I would have had to go back to an older save to not have that. So I was too stubborn for that. But yeah, I was playing, and I ended up getting the Thunderjaw to half health, and then like kind of leading him till he got kind of stuck behind some ruins, and then ran all the way over here and concentrated on the bird. Finally managed to kill the bird. I was literally down to like a sliver of health. Ran out of health potions because, of course, none of the fucking healing plants would spawn near me. Plenty of the green one that doesn't do anything, but none of the healing ones. But yeah, I don't know. It was an exhilarating fight. You know, I like a challenge. I like a challenge that doesn't feel impossible. You know, and I like a challenge where it's like, when Souls games are really, really good, it's all about the, like, you know, dodge and riposte. Riposte? I don't know how to say it. Anyway, it's like a parry, but you're also, it's like parry riposte, you know? Anyway, but a lot of times, like, a lot of the Souls games, like, I still say Souls, or Dark Souls 2 is the worst. Because I just remember fighting bosses, and the bosses would be like, they wouldn't even be moving their feet. They'd just be rotating as they're attacking you, so there's no way you can get to the side, and I just very quickly gave up on Dark Souls 2. Tunic. I've seen trailers for Tunic. I didn't know it was actually similar to Hades, so that makes me... I mean, if there's a way to change the keys, I have not found it. Because, yeah, I bought it for PS5, and I haven't played it a lot because there's a lot of reading, and it's hard to concentrate on the reading when my kids are being crazy, so... Plus, I don't know. The only Tales game I really, really got into was Symphonia. I played some of Abyss and Vesperia, but I never finished them. So, Arises is the first one that I've played since... I don't remember. I think did Vesperia come out after Abyss? I don't know. But I just really like Zelos. Oh my god, Zelos is my favorite. Anyway, I'm a sucker for the, like, cocky, you know, prince or rogue or whatever who actually, like, has crippling self-doubt. And he hides it with his cocky personality. You can send me if you want. That would be nice. I promise I'll play it on stream if you want to. My Steam is Alec Turophobian. I would definitely prefer to play Tunic over horror games. Rope. I was trying to use the rope launcher, and he just kept immediately ripping it. Like, I would get one in him, and then he would just rip it out before I could even get a second one in there. So, yeah, I used the disc launchers, and I don't know, like, I tried to use the launchers, but the thing is, like, I would pick up the launcher, and then I would get shot and drop it before I ever got a chance to use it. Or the bird would keep moving. I don't know. I eventually got through it. It was a battle of attrition, because, you know, like I said, I got the Thunderjaw kind of stuck, and then I just kept the the poison one on the bird, and like I'd be like, poison, 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 hide, poison, poison, hide. It literally took me over an hour. But like I said, when I did finish it, I was like, yeah, yeah. I love that feeling in video games. Oh my god. That's why I really like action games. I have a really hard time getting into turn-based. I mean, occasionally it can be kind of fun, you know, tactically, but I just really love that, that feeling. I love video games, man. I love the feeling of triumph, and I love base building, and I love any kind of like raising things. So that's why I really like taming and he's yelling at the kids downstairs. I love taming and breeding the animals in Ark. I like Slime Rancher, but I ran out of stuff to do really fast. I want to get Slime Rancher too, but I'm waiting until it's actually on sale. I don't count something as a sale unless it's like at least 25%, because I already have too many games anyway. But I've mentioned it before, but there's this series of games that I loved as a kid called Creatures. And I still look it up every now and then, but I hate DMC. I don't like games where I have to like hit the buttons in like a certain order and everything like that. Like, you know, where you're doing less damage if you do the same one more and more. Like even with Tales of Arise, I'm having a hard time doing the like chaining the different arts together for some reason. Like, I don't know. I don't like games where I have to, you know, or same thing with like fighting games where you have to hit things in a specific order. I've tried God of War, I've tried DMC, and I don't know, the combat doesn't click for me. And I wish it did, because like, you know, I love the characters. For what I know of them, I love the characters. But I did start playing, not Ragnarok, but the one that came out right before it, the like Redux, you know. And I got to where I started going to the islands. No, I fought the elves, or the dark elves, whatever they were. I did that one, and then I haven't picked it up since then. But I'm not good at it. I don't know. I haven't managed to be good at God of War yet. But enough that I got through it. Minecraft. I have been playing Minecraft with the kids. But as I was saying earlier, they always want to play in creative, which I find very boring. And I don't know, like, building in Minecraft isn't so fun for me, and I think it's just, I like curves. I like curves in a variety of shapes and everything being a block in Minecraft is just boring, and I know you can imitate a curve if you make something big enough, but I'm just like, no. That's why I like, you know, like Ark or Valheim. Or Conan, although I haven't gotten far enough in Conan to really start making anything fancy, but I don't know. I still really... No, I'm not talking about quick time events. Yeah. They definitely stress me out. And it's funny because you're talking about like Resident Evil or whatever, and it's got all those... Like, I still remember the fucking boulder in Resident Evil 4, which I do want to play the remake of. Except when I played it before, I played it on the Wii, so I could just, like, aim like this, and it made it, like, more fun somehow. I don't know. But I love the Latino guy. I can't remember his name. And I'm still so sad, spoiler alert, that he dies. The Napoleon guys cracks me up. You don't like Ada, right, Emrich? Why do you not like Ada? I forget. I can't remember if there's enemies that you can't kill. There probably is. I think every Resident Evil has an enemy that you can't kill. I know in 6 there's that like Spawn looking guy or Venom looking guy that you can't keep dead. I like 5. I love Sheva. That's why. I remember all the jokes before 5 even came out, and they were talking about Chris like smuggling lemons. Okay. All right. I play Bioshock. My thumb hurts too much to remember. Nobody's even talking in YouTube, so I don't know if I should even bother streaming to YouTube, but whatever. I'm doing it on Topless Topics now and Sarah Got Game, so if we do get anyone, they're probably just going to come in and be like, what isn't this accent and leave? Alright, so... Catching up on chat. People with such wide taste in games, indeed. Making fun of gaming and being crap. Oh. Potty humor. Okay. I mean, I do like Rick and Morty. I like it because it makes fun of dude bros, but dude bros like it because they're so egotistical that they don't even realize when they're being mocked. Some of the humor is just sort of like, yeah, whatever, but... Metal Hellsinger. Oh, I'm not good at beat-based ones. I like Thumper, you know, I've tried a couple of different times, especially because I love the aesthetics and I love the music of Thumper, but I just cannot seem to click with it. Rope launchers. Added you on Steam. Boss fight. Screw that game. I mean, I did play, I think, 3. I remember fighting Cerberus in DMC at one point, but yeah, I just barely got through. Remake. Okay, I thought I remembered you being like, man, I hate Ada. Cyberpunk, yeah. Yeah, but it's I mean, it's good when games let you play, you know, make a character, but it'd be nicer, it'd be even cooler if we had, like, protagonists who were transgender or whatever, and it wasn't a game about them being transgender. Like, we're starting to get a couple, like, indie dating games and stuff where you have, like, transgender and non-binary people, which is great, but, you know, I don't really like dating games. And also, like, it's a certain kind of game, you know, you're mostly going to get, like, progressive people playing dating games, unless it's, you know, a sex game. Whereas, you know, something like Hades or something like that, like, wouldn't it be awesome to play as a, you know, transgender woman or something like that? Or even just a gay woman, like, but, well, it'll happen, you know, we're gonna have freaking, I'm not a fan of Cyberpunk, I have a hard time, I stress out too much about the hacking, like, I just have a hard time wrapping my head around it, so... I feel stressed out. Maybe I should try or start over. It's most people's favorite. I just picked it up randomly when I bought it. Style swap mechanics, way simpler. See, well, it's good that I haven't tried the newer ones yet, because I remember even with the third one I had a hard time. Claire is trans? What? Oh, I thought you were talking about Resident Evil for some reason. I was thinking, is there a Claire in Resident Evil? There's a Claire in some horror game. I can't remember which one it is. Claire Cyberpunk. Oh! I didn't know there was a trans person. That's cool. She's cute. Yeah, who is Claire? Claire Resident Evil. Yeah, I remember her. Is she the one that is paired with Leon in the one that's like 2 or 3 different sections of the game with 2 different characters each one, and Jake and what's her name was the other one, and then not Chris. What was it? There was Leon and one girl, there was Jake and another girl, and there was Chris and the new guy. I liked the new guy. I don't know, I haven't played it in a long time. I don't know. I just remember it was one of the Resident Evils. Haven't beat it once. For some reason, I didn't picture you as a DMC fan, Philip. I don't know why. Probably because, like, the games we play together is, like, Valheim and stuff, but... Alright, so anyway, yeah, I'm not gonna do Blender. I'm too tired. Let's see, I'm gonna change the stream name to... Finding the Best Hades, roguelike, roguelite, clone. And then let's go to Twitch. Boop. Boop. Let's put Tunic in for now. I wish you could select multiple games with Twitch, but 9 viewers. We got a lot of we got must have some new people then. I don't think I've seen you talk before, Mr. Jan, but it didn't say first time talker, so you must have been in before. Welcome, Code Veronica. Which is the one with the sister that has the thing in her forehead that has a really fucking annoying fight because she just takes a million fucking bullets? It's just lame. Yeah, but I like the characters in there. Okay, so anyway, Steam. I'm gonna try this There Is No Light game. I know that the reviews say it's not very good, but I really like Children of Morta, and I need to look up my number. Oh my god. Okay, Oh, I wonder if I got any views on that snake feeding tutorial, or if it got banned yet. I haven't checked TikTok in a while. I don't like TikTok, but it's where all the people are. No, what is it? Twin Star. Nope. How the fuck do I look at my cards? Yeah, just do it right here. Sorry. Real quick. What? Oh, wrong card. Wrong card. What? Where is it? No. What the fuck? Why am I getting the wrong card? There it is. Let's try this again. There we go. Come on. Yes. Buy. Purchase. Are you gonna work? Working. There we go. Okay. Install. And no. Well, I'm waiting until we have the next meeting, which is in 2 weeks, and I'm just gonna be like, hey, guys, I don't have time for this shit. Y'all take over the PTA or dissolve it, cause fuck this shit. Let's see. Well, I played 5 and I played 6. So I probably enjoyed 6. I played 4, 5, and 6. I beat 4, 5, and 6. And the Village, which is 8, right? And I played a little bit of 7, and the first one, I don't think I've tried 2 or 3. I did not get very far in the first one. I was like way too fucking frustrated at those controls. It's not even necessarily that the part that TikTok is toxic. It's more just the the format is like very, you know, I mean, all social media is like, hey, don't leave, stay here, but it's like the way it keeps like you try to exit out and it's like, no, here's more videos to watch, and the fact that it like keeps shoving videos at you just really irritates me. But I did connect it to my TV the other day because I was eating breakfast and I didn't feel like watching an entire fucking hour show, so I cast it to the TV because there's some, you know, like 10-minute stuff on there or whatever, and there was nothing on YouTube I felt like watching, so but yeah, I don't know. I try not to... Whoa! 7 gigabytes. I did not expect the game to be that big. What do you mean 3 hours to download? Are you kidding me? No? It's downloading. It's got a minute. It says 23 seconds. Oh, that's the first part. Wait, what? It says download 1.1 gigabyte, but 7.4 gigabytes remaining? I'm confused. Dwarf Fortress. I'm going to delete Dwarf Fortress because I really did not like it. Sorry. Sorry, nerds. No. And then, oh yeah, I forgot that there's the SCP Secret Laboratory or whatever. I think it was free. And I downloaded that, but I am not going to touch it unless I get like, I don't know. If I get like 100 people in the stream at once, I'll play it. That'll never happen, so I'll never have to play it. I'm looking at the updates for Ark, even though I haven't played Ark in half a year. They're really doing a lot with the survival of the fittest thing, which I haven't tried at all. I should try it. Wait, what? That's a goofy looking character. Alright. Thought you chat live topless. Hi, this is YouTube. They ban if you do topless and you look female. But good job looking for porn on YouTube. You're very smart. Anyway. I am obsessed with Ark. I haven't played it in a while because I'm tired of doing the same shit over and over, but I have over 2,000 hours in Ark, and I know that considered for Ark players that's not that many hours, but considering how little time I have for gaming, for me that's a lot. I like fighting the bosses. I didn't actually do that until like the last couple hundred hours of my playtime because I finally joined a group with a couple of power gamers who, you know, went and got all the like hard to get tames or whatever, and then like had extras. Plus we played on a couple different servers. I've gotten used to certain mods that now I go to official and I'm just like, no, fuck this. Yeah, so like we got a mod that lets you breed drakes, you know, rock drakes, so I was breeding those. We had these like super what the fuck are they called? Shadow main? Yeah, shadow main. We had these like super shadow mains because there was another person on the server who would do this insane like one male with like literally 50 females all like spawned on top of each other. Because if you put them and you lock them to a hitching post as a baby, they'll stay there even as they get bigger, so they'll be like all inside of each other. All inside of each other. Got some lesbian action going on. But anyway, and so she gave us, her name, okay, so her username was Ashley, but the voice was a guy, but they didn't say that they were trans, so I don't know. It was her, he, blah. Anyway, didn't come up. They gave us these shadow mains, and we would fight like, what's his name? The tentacle guy. Tentacle boss. Can't remember. Anyway, we fought him, and it was just like, choo dead. Maybe not that easy, but it was easy enough that I wasn't quite as stressed out. I don't like boss fights where you get one shot. I find them incredibly frustrating. Know your site. Are you talking about on joystick? Because that's Tuesdays and Thursdays. So, anyway. Ark is fun, but that's... Yeah, okay. Alright, so anyway. Oh yeah, friend request. 3 new invites. There we go. I also have one from Kagegi Khan and OO Pink Sloth. And I don't know who those are, but Pink Sloth has a bunch of anime girl stuff on their profile. I don't know who those are. I wish I told you when you get these requests, but yeah. All right, more. I just accepted your request. Are you buying me Callisto, Emrich? I don't want to. I'll play for you. I don't want to, but I'll play for you. That's how much I love you. I'll play a game that makes me piss myself. I know you said Callisto product isn't scary, but you play all the Resident Evils, okay? You're a lot less scared of stuff than I am. Aw, thank you. Okay, so let's install Tunic. That is 1.63 gigabytes. And I'm gonna plug in this one. Actually, well, I don't know. This is my plug-in controller, and I don't really like these very well. Like it doesn't have very good grip. I actually like the PS5 controller, although my finger gets, I get like it almost feels like I have a cut in my finger if I play for too long, because like I'm like intensely like, don't you know the harder you hold your controller, the better it works. But anyway, I like it, but yeah, getting PS5 to controllers and stuff like that to work with my computer is finicky. So we'll just try this one. Even this one was being finicky. I think I have to start big picture mode to get it to actually work. What? To this, and Windows does not recognize it. What? Come on, you're supposed to be plug and play, you bitch. What the fuck? I don't know. Windows says it doesn't recognize it. Let's see what Steam says. Resident Evil is scary. What tablet do I use for digital art? I used a Wacom 4 for a really long time, and I still have it. And then, like a year or two ago, I got a Huion Canvas Pro, and I wish that I had gotten the 4K one. I got the one this one step down, Canvas Pro. I think it's 24, I want to say. That's not it. Is that it? No, that's not it. But yeah, I wish I had gotten the 4K one, because the one that I have, it's, you know, it's like 1920 by 1080 dimensions, but it's this big, and I can see like the pixels when I'm drawing, and it's just very off-putting. So I wish I got the 4K one, but the 4K one was like another $400. I was like, ugh. But it's hard to it's a pain in the ass to set up. For one thing, it's very heavy, and it's like this big, so I have to clear everything off my desk and everything like that. So, but I like it. I kind of miss my Wacom tablet, just because like I could look up here and, you know, have my arm down here, whereas on the Huion I'm covering it up with my hand, which is weird because when you're drawing here and looking up here, it definitely takes practice to get used to that, and also there's a slight delay. It's very minor compared to like other systems, but like that delay always really bothers me. And what was the other thing? I wish that you could label the buttons. I actually wrote labels and then I taped it to the side, but I'm very, like, putting tape on my things, on my electronics or whatever, really bugs me. Like, I don't like putting stickers anywhere. I feel like I'm marring it if I put a sticker. But yeah. Oh, the Resident Evil. Well, they just released they just released Third Person Village, Resident Evil Village. The original Resident Evil Village is actually first person, so maybe you could like that one. That mood is scary, And I love how one of the Super Smash levels actually has a moon that comes and smashes the level, which is kind of funny. We were actually just this morning I was watching a video of a guy sculpting a clay head, like a life-size clay head of Link, and he was playing Zelda music as he did it, and it was making me all like, yeah, I love Zelda. Oh man, I still need to beat Breath of the Wild. I just always forget. I need to. Too many games, too little time. All right, but yeah, I have the 24 non 4K, whatever it's called. But yeah. But yeah, this Cintiq is really fucking expensive, but the Huion's not as expensive, and it works fine. Yeah, how much is the Cintiq? Where's the price? When they hide the price. Oh yeah, I forgot my VPN still has me set on the UK. I gotta disable that. That's what is that in pounds to dollar? Yeah, $4,600. I got my Huion tablet. I want to say for $700, maybe $800, something like that. But yeah, definitely a lot cheaper. So, but it's okay. I still want to get a bigger desk at some point, or try the mount. I know Gutsucker wants me to buy a mount and try. Sorry, the kids are like. Link is screaming like full tilt right now. I don't know what's going on. Hi, Vector Blaze. Oh, Link broke one of the brand new bowls I bought. Well, they're porcelain. I knew it was gonna happen. That's why I'm like, I didn't really want to get it, but it's hard to find nice looking plastic stuff. And it was a present for Matthew because he gets really irritated that our dishes and stuff look different. That really sucks. Yeah. And he still wants to get a new couch, and I'm like, are you kidding? Although I do want to get a couch. I want to get a couch that has a proper fold out, so people don't have to like sleep on the air mattress. And then I want to arrange it so that you have to like walk through to get into the area, because our dogs are really fucking annoying and they like to have these epic brawls right in front of us. And I think it would be nice to like kind of block them out. Especially since my dad is so frail and like the dogs will bonk into him and he'll be like, Jesus! So, yeah. Anyway. Right, I'm gonna see. Hey, that's okay. My old PSN ID is Sarah Roth, and I still go by Sari, you know, like on Sari Got Game and stuff, so it's still relevant. I don't know. Like, I'm Cleo, that's what everyone calls me in real life, except my dad refuses to call me my birth name, even though I hate my birth name. But, I wish that I had started going by Sari instead. One, because fucking everybody messes up Cleo and says Chloe, and two, I feel like Sari's a little more unusual. I like the name Sari Got Game. I wish I had thought of it a long time ago. Fold-out couches are more comfy than the air mesh. It depends on the fold-out. There's some fold-out couches out there that's like a full-on mattress. So, bamboo splash. I got a bamboo at this old job I had because I used to bring my Wacom tablet in, and I was like, this is a pain in the ass. And it fucking sucked. I hated using it. For one thing, it was small, and it was like, I don't know. That's another thing with tablets, is like trying to find the right size, because like I see people drawing on these like, you know, freaking entire table sized ones, and I haven't had that experience, but I feel like it would be overwhelming, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. I'm okay with the size of my Huion tablet. I just wish that wasn't so fucking heavy. Yes, I did watch all the Wednesday series. For the most part, I like the series. I still feel like they forced a fucking, romance in there that, triangle romance or whatever that just didn't fit the character to me. I mean, I feel like Wednesday very clearly codes as asexual. And so I didn't like that. Plus the town guy is very ugly to me. So any like romance between them was like, the other guy was fine. I didn't really. Wednesday was the only character. Well, Wednesday and the girl are the only characters I think are like cute in it. But anyway, yeah, I didn't like that. And it. Catherine Zeta-Jones as Morticia is perfect. The other guy playing Gomez, I can't remember his name. I don't know. I always think of Gomez as being a lot more suave, and the guy that they have playing Gomez is not suave. But, I mean, I don't know. I don't have very strong feelings about it. Romania, that's cool. No, Luis Guzman is fine. He's just not how I picture Gomez. I think I'm just really attached to the Gomez from the movies. That's all. So, and what's his name is Fester is an interesting choice. I love how the Cousin It guy was like a balla. I don't know how you, baller, but like, whatever. Badass. Let's just say badass. I like Luis Guzman. I can't think of other things he's been in at the top of my head, but, fuck, I'm tired. Alright, Huion is yeah, basically, like, I had read reviews that were like, Wacom's losing their edge, they're kind of coasting by on name recognition, but their stuff's not really that good anymore. So, yeah, I know, like, in the comics, I know that Gomez was short and fat, and, like, that one, computer animated one that came out fairly recently, they did him like that. I was actually watching a video that was like talking about the creation of, the original story and like how the guy invented it and stuff. Yeah, Salma Hayek would have been good. Is Catherine Zeta-Jones not Latina? I thought she was. Huh. Because she has that accent. Wait, what? She's Welsh? Where did she get her accent from? Raised in Swansea. Accent. What? Sounds unrecognizable in new video. I don't know, I'm finding a bunch of... Yeah, I was just thinking of her in Zorro. No, no, you can't have my data.
I've got some personal things that I want to do. I want to be singing again, because that's how I started off. And so I need to have some time and to concentrate, get my energies in that direction. And also I'd love to do another film.
Is it a tough business? Do you have...
What? So is that not her real accent? She just puts that on for like every role? Because I feel like she always has that Latino accent. Oh man, you're like blowing my mind right now. Well, that's the thing that's interesting about, race or whatever like that is like, a lot of times people think like everyone from this country looks like this, and it's like, no, they don't. Or like even within a country like Russia, I watched, I stumbled onto this video that was like a little miniature documentary about how people live their lives in the coldest place in the world. And it was a place in Eastern Russia. And they look like they're from like Japan, like, which makes sense because it's so far east that they're closer to, Japan and China and Korea and stuff like that. But I don't know. It's interesting to me. People are interesting, I will never understand why. I know I rant about this a lot, but I don't understand why so many gamers, so many, white cis male gamers want their character to look the same that they do in real life. Why would you not revel in the experience of playing someone who, like, looks way different than you, sounds different than you, has had a different life experience than you? But again, maybe it's because as a girl, I'm used to having to play as a guy, so I don't know. I don't know. But then, we have lots of games now where you can make your own character, so it doesn't affect the plot at all, but as a voluptuous goth woman, yeah, I mean, Catherine Zeta-Jones, like, I don't know. I feel like she was a perfect casting. But, yeah, Selma Hayek. I don't really think of Selma Hayek as, like, a bombshell, though. Like, she's pretty. I just don't really see her as a bombshell. But, everyone has different tastes. It's funny because there's a teacher at Aiden's daycare that Matthew thinks is gorgeous and has a huge crush on. And, like, she looks pretty to me, but I'm not like, oh my god. And, like, every time we'll be watching a movie or something and we'll, like, talk about which character we think is the hottest. And he always goes for, like, I feel like plain people. Like, they're not ugly. They're just plain. Like, what's her name? Oh, fuck. The one that does fireworks. California Girl. Katy Perry. There we go. Like, Katy Perry has this, like, just American look. I don't know. And I don't find it particularly attractive. But that's the one that Matthew always seems to go. Where I like the more severe look. Like, I'm really drawn to very angular faces. And I like dark. Like, I like dark hair. I like, dark lips. I do also like one of the first girls I ever had a crush on was actually from Iceland, and she was just like, she had platinum blonde hair and blue eyes, and she was all thin and waifish, and she had her accent. I was just like, oh my god, I'm like in love with this girl. You gotta go. Oh, sorry, I was gonna play Tunic for you. Well, I'm also streaming this on YouTube, so at least I know the video will be up on YouTube and you can watch it later, unless I get my YouTube banned from false flagging my haters. I haven't even played a game yet, I've just talked. I'm sorry. She was in Zorro, was from Spain. Yeah. Hot as fuck. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know, look up some pictures of Selma Hayek. Hot? I don't know. Bikini photos do nothing for me. I don't know. Her face just isn't really... I don't know. Her face doesn't do it for me. I do like this picture of her in a... Is that really her? It doesn't even really look like her. I think I just mostly like this outfit. Although that is really skinny. It's kind of disturbing looking, but... I don't think I've seen Desperado. I'll have to look it up. There's a lot of movies that I just never saw. But during my live streams on Joystick, I can have them in the background, so slowly get through some of the classic movies I've never seen. But yeah, I know. It is frustrating that, sorry, there's a lot of movies, classic movies, that I just haven't seen yet. I just never got around to it. Like, I didn't even see Labyrinth until I was, 25, so... The only, classic, 80s children's movies that I actually saw as a kid, I think, is Legend. That's, the only one. Because I didn't see Princess Bride until I was an adult, and I didn't see Labyrinth until I was an adult. I did see Land Before Time as a kid, and then I watched it again as an adult, and I was like, this movie is fucking traumatizing. But it's fine, I'm happy that we all have different, kinds of people that we're attracted to. That's why it's boring, that Instagram model look where everyone's trying to look exactly the same. Whoops! I didn't even realize there was a picture of Selma on my screen where you can kind of see her nipples through sheer nylon. So probably gonna get banned on YouTube for sure. Whoops! See, I don't even notice that shit because it doesn't fucking mean anything to me. I don't give a shit if I can see someone's nipples. Ah, man. Although it's funny that I was like specifically looking for hot pictures of someone. Too slim for a bombshell. Don't you? I mean, isn't bombshell? Yeah, too slim for. Sorry, yeah. I was thinking like, don't you have to be like a little bit curvy to be a bombshell? I was like, yeah, that's right. I know that like Kate Moss look. I don't know. Anyway, point being, my range for what I find physically attractive in women is so much bigger than men. I don't know why. I guess I'm very bisexual. I just haven't had much experience because it's a lot harder to hit on girls. First of all, you don't know if they're gay. Second of all, like, it's hard for me to be the pursuer because I have a lot of self-doubt and I kind of feel like I feel unattractive and I feel annoying. So it's like, why would I inflict myself on somebody? Whereas like with guys, you know, it's like, well, they don't really care what I look like. I just, you know, I have the right holes. So I don't know. I'm a mess. I'm a mess. I like this shirt, by the way. It's a crop top, which, you know, puts my mommy belly on display, but I like the colors. I don't like that my nipples are visible right now, but I fucking hate bras, and it's cold in here, so. Kim Kardashian. Her butt is too big. She looks goofy to me. But again, that's fine. You know, everyone has their own standards. Yeah, I feel like Catherine Zeta-Jones is basically what I would consider a bombshell. I know, like, some people also say, like, Scarlett Johansson is a bombshell. Trying to think. I don't know. I'm so tired. Let's play a game. Ice cream. Yeah, kind of sherbety. I don't know. Like, I just love the coloration. Like, this is a bit abrupt right here, but, like, this blends into this really nicely, I think. Plus, this color, this purple pink color, is gorgeous. I freaking love that color. And it kind of matches the little tiny bit of purple that, for some reason, has not left my hair yet. Powdered energy drink. I need to get some more. And now you're over here. Wait, are you Vector Blaze? Is that what you mean? A femme fatale. Well, what's the difference between a bombshell and a femme fatale? I feel like femme fatale is like slightly overlapping bombshell, but like you can have a more sleek, is that the word I'm looking for? Femme fatale? Or you can have a bombshell, femme fatale. I don't know. Interesting. All these objectifying words for women. Let's see. Check out from Dusk Till Dawn. That was an interesting movie. Violent movie. That one I didn't see till I was, you know, I don't think I saw it until I was with Matthew, actually. So within the last 8 years. No unicorn. Yeah, that's the unicorn horn hunter thing is fucking. It's hard being a polyamorous bisexual woman because it seems like the women that are open to being with me either are trying to unicorn me where I would have to put up with their male partner also, which I just don't. I have enough dicks in my life, or they're not polyamorous, you know, and or they're even anti-bi. Like, it's wild to me, but there's still like, you know, gays and lesbians out there that are like, you know, there's no such thing as a bisexual. So if you ever have relations with someone of the opposite gender, you know, then it means that you're not actually gay. Which I don't understand. Like, why are humans so binary in our thinking? Why are you, like, putting these hard limits on stuff that's a spectrum? I don't know. People are silly. Dandy Ace. I've never heard of that. I'll have to look that up. Is that on Steam? What? No, what? What are you doing? Dandy Ace. Let's see. You said dandy, and I immediately thought of the villain of the Freak Show season 4 of American Horror Story, which I was thinking about before. Oh, this looks like Bastion. Oh, well, I'll add it to my wish list. It's not on sale right now, so I won't get it just yet. But of course, one of the main things I love about Hades, of course, is pursuing the relationships with Thanatos and Megaera. I like Megaera. I love her voice. I love her attitude. But I love gay romance, so... And I love that you can date all three of them, and they're totally fine with it. They're just like, yeah, I'm cool with it if you are. And I mean, they're fucking undead beings who are around forever. So it's like, you gotta get over your hang-ups, man. But yeah. Aren't a physical type, more personality. Maybe. Let me catch up. I think it reminds me of the ice cream from Kingdom Hearts. I did the biggest order I ever had. They had a free shaker bottle. What's a shaker bottle? $100 order. So you ordered the food, or were you delivering? A femme fatale is generally an attractive and seductive woman, usually one who is likely to cause a distress or disaster to a man who becomes involved with her. See, to me, that's like Poison Ivy or something. Or a siren. Oh, man. Siren! So, there's... Let me go to my video history. There is a dude, not Andrew Tate, but similar to Andrew Tate, who was like famous on YouTube, or was it YouTube? TikTok? I don't know. Anyway, he's famous for being really, really douchey, and I guess he got kicked off, but let's see, history. I was watching some how to edit videos, and a bunch of people were saying something about the Canon G7X Mark II and III, and I was looking at it, and then I looked up reviews, and they were all like, it overheats after 17 minutes. I'm like, whoop! Not gonna use that one then. Where is it? There's also a bunch in here that are the samples that were sent to me by the possible video editors. And one of them, all his samples were like just a still frame with the like music, you know, visualizer on the bottom for a song, and it's just like, this is not vlog editing. I don't know. This is not really anything like what I need. Where is it? There it is. Russell Hartley. Okay, so this was a Curtis Connor video, which is a guy that I like watching his videos. It makes me mad that he's famous because I'm jealous. But anyway, yeah, this was the first I ever heard of this guy, Russell Hartley. But apparently there's this whole thing how he got kicked off, and then they started this new thing that claims to be like basically like a multimedia market level, whatever they're called, where you work for them and they work for you by getting you sponsors and stuff. And they kept like claiming that this business was like women owned or whatever, but they wouldn't actually name a woman. And then a little bit of digging found out that it's actually this Andrew Tate-ish dude's company, but they're called Siren something. And it's just funny because, like, what a perfect name. Literally, like, they suck you in. And, like, they have the most ridiculous claims. Like, they claim that they give you, like, full health care coverage. And, but they take literally, like, half of your gross earnings, and all this other stuff. And just, like, ridiculous, you know, corrupt, whatever. But, yeah. I'm lucky, I guess, in that when I was mostly doing gaming videos, like over 10 years ago, I signed up with, I want to say full size. Is that what they were called? I don't know. They're one of the market level, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But I never made any money anyway, so it didn't really matter. But yeah, they never did anything for me. They were like, oh, we're going to assign a guy that's going to help you grow your channel and blah, blah, blah. And that, yeah, none of that. No. None of that happened. All right. As much as personality, generally strong. I like strong-willed, badass, and either sassy or sharp-witted. Yeah, I like that too. I have a really hard time with characters that get taken advantage of a lot, which, you know, is generally women, but not always. It makes me very frustrated and uncomfortable watching that. I really don't like having characters not stand up for themselves. And there goes like half of anime. Just kidding. I prefer the tsundere type, 100%. Okay, and then let me catch up over here. Catwoman. Yeah, I still like Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman. Generally, polyamory might make sense for her. She can't find someone to be with. And trying to question being exclusively lesbian makes sense for her. Yeah, I think people get locked into this idea of who they are, and like that's why I understand and I can respect like people who identify as genderqueer, because it's like, you know, I'm figuring out who I am. I'm not going to lock myself down to anything. I am cis. I, you know, don't feel like I'm not a woman. Although when I was younger, I was more on the fence about it. But I think one of the biggest ways to maybe figure out like what you identify as is how does it make you feel when people misgender you? When people call me he, like when they're trolls online, whatever, they're just trying to be rude. But like in stores or something, like I used to wear a lot of baggy clothes because I have always hated bras and I thought that the baggy clothes would like hide my nipples. Didn't really, but if anyone ever said he, I was like, ugh! And so I can definitely understand like how shitty it must feel to be misgendered when you're trans, because you know you feel like a woman but they're saying he, and it's just like, you know, enraging. So that gives me a lot of sympathy for that. But yeah, anyway, the second was your first crush. She was cute. She was. Christina Ricci or whatever. I love that little half smile when she does something really bad. It's just like, it's like, right in the feels, right in the heart, right in my little lesbian heart. But like I said, you know, I like a lot of like dark humor, dark aesthetic or whatever. But I'm also, like I was watching a bunch of Avril Lavigne videos the other day too, and like I used to really like, really have a strong preference for that kind of look, and I remember trying to wear a tie and trying to pull that off, but like just the tie. I didn't do anything else to match that fashion. A shaker bottle is like a drink container designed to shake up powdered drinks. Oh, okay. Harley Quinn, There was the one comic that I read that I really liked, that had really good art. I think it was just named Harley? I don't know. It was the first one I read that like actually somewhat made the Joker a little bit sympathetic, and I still feel like the process of becoming a psychiatrist, going from psychiatrist to obsessed with your partner, a hard transition to believe in, but I remember the comic did somewhat make me okay with the idea, like see it plausible. And the name, that was it Brian Zazik or something like that, some complicated name. Let's see. Harley comic. Or was it just Quinn? What was it called? Harley Quinn. Let me look at images and see if I can find it. This one. The best Harley comics you should read. I checked it out randomly from the library, and I was just like, oh my god, I'm obsessed with this. Harleen! That was it. Harleen comic. So, this one, I really, 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 really like this comic. I love the art, and I love that the cover is actually drawn by the same artist. Stepan Sejic. I don't know how to say that. Stepan, how do you say that? But anyway, yeah, I really recommend this one. And then there's a sequel that the library does not have, so I need to buy it. And it's been in my cart for a while, but I haven't like condoned myself buying it. I should just go ahead and do it. I mean, I already bought like a whole bunch of comics, you know, at the convention anyway. How to say Stepan Sejic? Let's see. Stepan Sejic pronunciation. Just how it's spelled. Persegic, it's like sage. Shajic. Shistepan. What? How to pronounce?
Stepan.
That doesn't feel correct, but okay. All right. Off of that. Now I haven't read The Killing Joke yet. I've heard it's good, but I don't know. I like the idea of the Joker, but at the same time, it's frustrating. Like, I guess I'm a hipster because when there's too much attention on one particular character, it makes me not like them. It does annoy me though that like so many depictions of Harley, like, just reduce her to this bimbo that's obsessed with a, you know, abusive murder or whatever. And like, I think people are catching wise to it. That's why that, totally forgot the name of the movie. The first one with Jared Leto that had, Enchantress as a bad guy, where my big issue with that movie was that the entire conceit was that the fucking idiots only put one guy in charge of the special item to keep her from turning evil, and it's like, why would you have one guy? Why wouldn't you trade it off? But anyway, they made her just like a bimbo in that, but then of course in Birds of Prey they kind of redeemed her a little bit. I did enjoy Birds of Prey. Yeah. There's something I didn't like about the movie, I can't remember what it was, but anyway. I want to watch it again now. Let's see. The Killing Joke animated. Okay. I'll do that. I'm not really big on animated things in general, to be honest. Unless, like, beautiful animation, but if it's, like, cartoony, I'm like, eh. I like realistic interpretations of, like, fantasy and stuff. Especially when CGI was first starting to come out. Especially that, like, Uncanny Valley. I've said it before. I love Uncanny Valley. I love the way watching Uncanny Valley stuff makes me feel. I love feeling, like, squicked out by it. Suicide Squad, that's what it was. Yeah, I've heard that, too. I heard that, the studio made it really different. Same thing with Justice League, which I started watching the Snyder Cut, and I got, like, an hour in, and I just never went back. I still haven't finished Batman, either. There's a lot of movies that, like, nobody else in my household is interested in, so I don't really have a lot of opportunity to watch them because I don't like to watch stuff by myself. Plus, especially if they're violent, because, I'm not going to watch them in front of the kids. Joe Dirt. Yeah, that's the only thing that's funny about Curtis, or whatever his name is. That's his look, is like the mullet and stuff. He's pretty funny, though. He's in... There's him, there's Drew Gooden, there's... I can't remember the other guy's name. And then there's, like, Chad, which is a girl. But they're all, like, in this, like, kind of content group, whatever. Chad I don't like quite so much because she mostly just reacts to TikTok videos, which is funny, like, once or twice. But then I'm like, okay. I do want to start doing stuff like that, though. One, because it's popular for some reason, and two, like, it seems like it would be fun, especially watching the ones, like, the really odious ones and talking about why they're odious, but I don't know. I have too many video ideas. Lady Gaga is going to be playing Harley Quinn. What? Oh, movie sequel. I have to agree with the reviews about the movie that it's illogical for him to be Joker, because the whole thing about Joker is supposed to be like an evil genius. And the guy in the Joker movie, he's not an evil genius. He's just broken, And like the whole, like, shooting the guy and then doesn't, like, I can't remember exactly what, it's been a while since I watched it, but like there were just things that happened in the movie that I was like, come on. And, like, I remember watching a video review of it or whatever where she was eviscerating it and was like, you know, just dancing in slow-mo with music is not like good acting, it's just dancing in slow-mo with good music. I don't know. I thought it was a little over praised. I did like the laughing, the nervous reaction laughing or whatever. I thought that was portrayed well, but let's see. Jimmy Pornoti, Amanda Connor written, Harley is not so Joker obsessed anymore. Oh, okay. I was like, what is, I can't understand that. Yeah, there's a lot of comics I want to read. There's no Joker without Batman, yin and yang. Yeah. I know, Joker by himself is kind of boring. I still really like the not Johnny Depp, what the fuck? Heath Ledger, depiction, and I still remember being like, Heath Ledger's gonna play Joker? And, I mean, Heath Ledger was already a favorite actor of mine. I loved him since Knight's Tale, so, you know, that might be part of why I loved him, but I just loved that depiction, because he is a genius. Like, he's a psychopath, but in, like, a amusing way. I don't know. I think villains that are just evil and, like, nothing else are boring. I like them to be, like, sarcastic evil or, you know, something else going on besides just being evil. Penguin is getting his own series. It's so weird to me how, is it called Gotham? I can't remember. The one where Penguin's, like, younger or whatever, like, all the Tumblr girls, like, sexualizing the fuck out of Penguin, and I'm just like, I will always think of the Danny DeVito version of him. I still love the scene where he, like, headbutts the guy and breaks his nose. This is, like, so familiar to me. Man, and of course the goofy, like, umbrella and stuff. I don't know. I really like the original Batman movie. Not the series, the Goofy series. I'm like, whatever about that one, but the one with, I really like George Clooney is my favorite Batman also, which I know is different than the first one, but I really like the Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman, and I like the Catwoman costume in that one too. The birth story of Catwoman is kind of silly, but I also love cats, so. The Batman is the only one getting spared. Oh, are getting rebooted. Cavill, Affleck, Godot, and Momoa have all been fired. Oh, wow. Why did they not like Godot? He's not a mutant. I know, but I still like that version. I have not had a lot of experience with American comics because I get frustrated. I've said this before, so my regulars are tired of hearing me saying this, but I hate that the covers are almost never done by the same people who do the art inside, because art is somewhat important to me, and I hate when the art on the outside really matches the styles that I like, and then I go inside and it's like cartoony, or just like, you know, not the kind of art I like. And then also the fact that there's so many spin-offs and everything like that, like, it's really hard to get in there. It's like, you know, picking up Game of Thrones in the middle of season 5 or something like that. I come from, you know, I used to be really obsessed with manga, and manga's nice. It's like manga book 1, manga book 2, manga book 3. You don't have all these fucking spin-offs by a million different authors, and anyway, he wants a full restart. So I liked Guardians of the Galaxy 1 a lot. I kind of liked the second one. I don't remember exactly what, there's something I didn't like about the plot or whatever. We'll see the third one. I admit Chris Pratt turning out to be a, like, possessive kind of religious nut made it harder to like movies that he's in. I really like Gamora. I was wearing my Gamora shirt last time I streamed. But she, I don't know, like, they showed her in the trailer, and I don't know if it's a flashback or if she came back. Didn't she die? But then again, it's a fucking comic book movie, so who even stays dead? Comic book movies and soap operas. Ain't no Game of Thrones. In for a second I thought that said Game of Thrones. I was like, wait, Game of Thrones 3, what? Yeah. Well, and it depends on the manga too, because if it's something like Dragon Ball or whatever, yeah, there's spin-offs, but I'm also not really into shonen. I like romance. I like Inuyasha, and the first comic books or first manga books I ever bought was Ranma 1/2, which I don't know. At this point, I don't really like it. I started watching an Inuyasha movie the other day actually, and I was like, this has aged pretty well actually. I'm still enjoying this, but that's also the kono. What is the word? Kimineko, is that it? Japanese word for ears and tail. Kemonomimi. That was it. Kemonomimi. Like, I am not a furry. I'm not into full body, anthropomorphic animals, but I think the ears and the tail is really cute. Alright. God, I'm still trying to catch up. I got the YouTube chat and I got the Twitch chat going, so I love it. There's actually some interaction going on. It's not just Zan and Gutsucker like usual. American comics marketing is destroying the industry. In what sense? Because I don't know enough about that. Are you talking about what I was saying, like the all the different spin-offs or whatever? Because I mean, it hasn't been that way always with American comics. I know like the Golden Age or whatever. Which I'm sorry, I've tried to read Golden Age comics before, and I'm just like, this is corny. I can't get into this. I know like the New 52 by Gail Simone or whatever. I've heard good things about, except of course by hardcore fans who hate it. But I follow. Well, I don't use Twitter anymore, but I followed Gail Simone on Twitter, and I remember she had lots of pretty on-point insights to make. All right, I'm catching up on Twitch now. Let's see. Laura, or Leave Her to Heaven. I don't think I've seen any of those. I've seen some old movies. Like I was talking about, what is it? Arsenic and Old Lace or whatever. I watched it after I read the Runaways comic, and the dinosaur's named Old Lace, so I looked up what it was from, and then I looked up the movie and I watched it, and I was like, this is actually not terrible. Some of the old movies, there's actually some still enjoyable parts of it. Other ones I'm either bored by or really offensive, find the representation of women and or non-white people offensive. Like a lot of what's her name? Shirley Temple. Shirley Temple movies really did not age well. Let's see. She was Drew Harley cheating on Joker with Daredevil. She's Stip Cub doing a land complete with Bill Stephan's pistol. That's kind of funny. What do you mean a YT comic? Are you talking about a YouTube comic artist? Oh yeah, I liked that in the series. What was it? What the fuck show or movie we were watching where Daredevil comes in and saves the lady? I'm totally blanking. Oh, She-Hulk, I think it was, which is another piece of media I have mixed feelings on. There are definitely parts in She-Hulk that felt like they were. It almost felt like they were making fun of the whole woke feminist thing, but I think they just were a little tone deaf with it. But then there are other scenes that I really liked, so I don't know. Japanese marketing focus on specific audience only. If a comic is for kids and it's for kids, not adults, American comics tend to try to catch all audiences, and they cater to a dying older audience. Yeah, I can get that. Kind of like games. So funny story. Yesterday, Link randomly started watching The Simpsons, and I was just like, okay. Like, I don't generally think of The Simpsons as necessarily family friendly, but like a lot of the non-family friendly parts are more like references that a kid would not understand was an adult joke. So it was just kind of funny because like it didn't seem like the kind of thing that he would be interested in yet because he's only 6, but he was watching it. So I don't know. I like the Joker outside of his relationship with Harley. Being Chaos Incarnate as a villain as Batman is cool, but Joker with Harley is straight garbage to me. Yeah. It's just icky. It's just icky how he treats Harley and that she puts up with it. So Harley as her own character is fine, but her obsession with the Joker is really icky. Harley and Poison Ivy naked in bed. That'd be nice. That'd be cool. Fun side plot. And then some dude like, oh, I just pictured Harley and Poison Ivy are like getting intimate, and some like goon of Poison Ivy This is the scene that literally just popped into my head. So Poison Ivy and Harley are like off doing the hanky panky, and then one of Poison Ivy's goons, like, she notices him like in the bushes watching there, and she's like, "Oh, do you want to join? Come here, boy," and like pulls him close and then kisses him, and then is like, I don't know what she says, but he dies. She kills him because it's like, "Oh, you want to be a part of this? I'll give you a kiss you'll never forget." Mwah, dead. I want to draw that now. Maybe I'll plug in my Hawaiian tablet after all and draw a picture of Poison Ivy and Harley getting intimate, and then she kills a goon. That. Write that down. I don't know if Zan's still here. Yeah, he's still here. Okay, write that down. Art prompt. Poison Ivy and Harley getting it on, and then a goon shows up and Poison Ivy kills him. Saw a scene, too many people romanticize the relationship and it's scary. Yeah. Well, look at you, you know, the show, and how the guy that plays the main guy in there was literally like, girls, stop romanticizing my character. He is a psychopath. He is a bad guy. He is not sexy. Like, literally, he was, you know, he addressed the fans of his character and was like, it's not healthy for you to be, you know, forming attraction to my character. And then, of course, I haven't seen it. I don't think I'll ever will, but there's criticism of, is it Jeffrey Dahmer that is played by Evan Peters? I don't know. Whichever one it is that came out recently, and people are, like, sexualizing it. And it's like, okay, he was a real-life person who chopped up gay guys, and they picked a hot actor for him. But he was supposed to be, you know, attractive, and that was part of it. Like, he would, you know, have gay guys want to have sex with him, and then he would kill him. So, I mean, I don't know. I just, series and movies where someone plays as the psychopath or whatever. I mean, even Joker, except that Joker, they don't show him, like, getting a bunch of women or something. Maybe that would make me more uncomfortable. As if they had him be that, like, evil psychopath and there were women all over him. We'll see what they do with the sequel. Flintstones is a lot more kid-oriented, though. Like, I don't think I could ever enjoy watching Flintstones as an adult. God, the movies. Remember the movies? Those were weird. I was trying to find Dino City to watch the other day because I have weird memories of it. And I found a very blurry version of it on YouTube where you can't even tell what the fuck's going on. And I gave up because I couldn't tell what was going on. But, like, I was having weird memories of that. Ooh, we should watch the Mario movie during one of my live streams. I love it. I love that movie. It's so weird. I love it. I love bad movies. I don't know. Certain kinds of bad movies. I'm not really into the, like, Sharknado, like, trying to be bad movie. It's more the movie that's, like, so, you know, like The Room kind of bad movie. I prefer. But, yeah. Also, you know, Yoshi being an actual little tiny dinosaur is so cute. And I have all these memories of the, like, the Koopas or whatever, where it's, like, a dinosaur that they made human, but they still have, like, the little tiny head. Oh, I just have so many memories of that movie. That's when I saw as a kid. Nailed in the role. Yeah, I know. Want to see the magic trick? Pfft. Best scene ever. I saw a video of Ivy Got Married with Kiteman. I don't know who Kiteman is. Joker's not supposed to be an evil genius? I don't know. In the versions I saw, he was. But, again, there's so many different versions out. I watched a really good video essay that was, like, breaking down that pencil magic trick scene about, like, why it's such a good scene. I haven't watched the video in a while, but that was a really good one. Okay. It says I have no viewers in YouTube, but there's people talking, so I don't know how, yeah, exactly. The Room doesn't know it's bad. That's why it's entertaining. Gotham was divisive, but I love it. I only saw a couple pieces of Gotham. Canceled. I like it. I liked that portrayal of Batman. I don't like super serious Batman. But I also don't like it goofy to the level of, like, the old show. Like, it has to be goofy to a point. I hated Jim Carrey as Riddler, though, and I do like Jim Carrey, so... Except that he's an anti-vaxxer. So many childhood favorites turning out to be anti-vaxxers. Except Meatloaf, I always hated him. Anyway, Gotham, doop-a-doop-a-doo. Cameron by Condova. I have no idea who that is. That's quite a name. I don't know how you can remember how to spell that. Who did she play? Interesting. Oh, she's on Gotham, okay. She has a memorable face, for instance. Her uneven eyebrows make me think of the one that played Marjorie Targaryen. Was it Marjorie Targaryen? Marjorie Targaryen. I don't know how to spell that. Yeah, Marjorie Tyrell. That was it. Yeah. It looks a lot like her. Hi from Sudbury, Ontario, Canada. Maybe. Interesting. Alright. Man. Fucking season 5 Game of Thrones. Why? Why you do me wrong? I love this outfit. God. There are so many amazing outfits on Game of Thrones and such a complicated views on that series. Like, I hated the torture. I hated the alternate Gamora. Oh yeah, I forgot about the different dimensions or whatever. Julie Newmar. Oh, I remember. Damn, that waist. Her eyebrows in her mouth. Oh, that looks silly. This gives me very Halloween store vibes. I know. That's so sad. It's so weird when famous people die from something like cancer or whatever. It's like somehow you think of Hollywood actors as having the resources to not die of stuff like that. But if it's something we don't have a cure for, you know, like I watched the movie The Bubble recently, which is a comedy about a bunch of actors being in a bubble to record record a movie during COVID, and it was mostly funny. The ending was kind of blah, but at the same time, like, you know, it was sending me back to 2 years ago when we had no vaccine and hospitals were overwhelmed and, you know, we didn't have enough antivirals or whatever, and people were dying a lot. I mean, we still have people dying, which a lot of people are acting like we don't. This COVID daily deaths. We're still at like, what, 100, 200, something like that? 500? Yeah, see, we still have a lot of deaths. And a lot of it's older people, a lot of it's disabled people, and I can understand why disabled people are fucking mad because, you know, nobody's wearing a mask anymore, and a lot of places people never wear masks. And I can understand the fury because it's like, well, I'm not sick, and who cares if I'll be fine if I get sick, but it's like you can still be a carrier of this disease. And like I'm thinking about VidCon, and like VidCon, you know, 2022, after it got canceled in 2021, didn't have masks. Like, they were like masks encouraged, but nobody wore one. And I was watching videos of people talking about how their VidCon went, and so many people got COVID. I didn't. I already had COVID 3 times, and I had like all my shots and everything, but I think I just got lucky. And so I'm wondering this year if they're gonna start requiring masks again, and they probably won't. I think a lot of businesses are not requiring masks because they don't want to drive people away. But when I went to the comic convention last year, which was later than VidCon was, they did require masks, and it was really hot, so that part sucked. But I don't know, man. Oh, I love The Witcher. No! Cavill's leaving? He's leaving because they don't want to follow the books? Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I know Cavill's a big fan of the books. I was reading the books. I read the first one, and then I read half of the second one. And I was saying that I actually think the show did it much better than the books because the pacing is a lot better in the show, whereas in the books, they, like, lead with the plot twist. And it's just like, you know, my infamous example is the raping the priestess thing, which, you know, is hidden till the final twist of that episode, but in the book it literally just fucking leads with that, and I was like, well, missed opportunity for, you know, build up. But I don't know. I gotta read it again. I'm on the fence about women portrayal. There definitely was some sexism going on. Like, the way that the fucking dragon talks about the two Zarakinians. Like, I understand that it's a character type, and it nears the line where it's like, are they mocking this kind of character, or are they just like, oh, he's harmless, you know, blah, blah, blah. Like, you'd have to ask the author. And, of course, it was written, what, like the 50s or 60s or something like that. So, very different era. I have this book. It's a really pretty book. I bought it used. It actually had a hardcover, and the kids left it where the dog chewed it up. But anyway, it's like mossy green with gold embossed pattern on the outside. Anyway, it's a book of myths, and it was published in the 50s, I think. And I was reading it the other day, and I was like, yeah. The way they described a lot of people, you know, like dark-skinned people and stuff like that, was making me go, whoa. Whoa, buddy. Alright. I keep getting behind in the chat. This is amazing. Usually the chat's like nothing. It's already 5. I haven't done anything. I'm sorry, I suck. Super serious Batman is appointed. Batman used to be carrying a gun in the 40s, shoot people in the 50s. Congress said Palmer's poison children. My superheroes became non-threatening. Their software allows for actors' voices to be copied. That's how Darth Vader was performed by Obi-Wan. Oh yeah, and like with deepfakes and everything like that. I still think it's funny when they try to make a character look younger and they do it with like CGI and it just looks so weird. I was watching a Korean show with my dad, and they actually, like, the modern set, or the usual setting, the characters are in their 30s, but they had a flashback where they showed them in high school, and they did a really good job of making them look like high schoolers. One of the characters did not pass as a high schooler, but the other two, like, the way they did their hair and stuff, because they didn't do any CGI or anything like that, but just, like, the way they changed their hair and stuff, I was like, wow, I totally could buy that this person is, like, 16. I've talked a lot about the show The Young Royals, which is a Swedish show, and how much I love that show, and two of the things I love about it is that the teenagers are played by actual teenagers, and also that they're allowed to have acne, even the little prince, even the, you know, like, it's a set at a really rich, exclusive school, and yet, you know, the characters, like, one of the characters, she's, I'm assuming black, I don't know, she doesn't look white, I don't know what you know, the classifications are in Sweden, but, and, yeah, she must be black, because of the way her hair is, but anyway, she has acne, and she's, like, quite full-bodied, and yet, the characters, like, refer to her as, like, a goddess, like, she's an angel, blah, blah, blah. It's like, you would never see her described as an angel in U.S. media. And I just love it. I don't know. It's such a good show. Anyway. But every season is only six episodes long, so. Non-threatening and asexual, then comics got wacky and campy until the mid-80s. When darkness, yeah, the grimdark era. Warhammer series. I don't know anything about the Warhammer story. The Netflix hate the Witcher books, want to make Geralt a side character. I do like Cassandra. Like, I wasn't really sold on her casting at first, but I think that the actress did a really good job with Cassandra. I hate the casting for Trisk Marigold. I don't know. That woman does not strike me as Trisk Marigold at all. Who was I? Felicia Day. I was actually watching a Felicia Day live stream the other day, and somehow in the chat we were talking about, like, casting, and Witcher came up, and I think I was the one that was like, Felicia Day would make a great Triss Marigold. I think she would. I don't know. She seems, I don't know. But then again, I played the games before I read the books, so my casting is somewhat influenced by that. My headcanon, as the kids call it. No, but she was at the end when Quill and crew went off to do their own thing. I think they prepped it for the actress, did or didn't come back. Arsenic Olace is hilarious. Yeah. Like, I was actually pleasantly surprised by the humor in Olace. I thought it was actually funny. She-Hulk got canceled. I liked Jessica Jones. It got a lot of heat, and I can't really remember why. But... Oh, Deadpool! I like Deadpool. I like Ryan Reynolds and I like Deadpool, and it's like the perfect casting. Joker's by no means chaos incarnate. Everything he does is very much intentional to achieve a desired effect. I mean, I don't think Heath Ledger's version of Joker doesn't really strike me as chaotic. He's chaotic evil, maybe, but yeah, like he has the veneer of being like kind of off the hook, but like you said, everything he does is very intentional. Yeah, that's another thing I don't like about the Joker movie is like, I don't know, I just didn't really like the Joker movie. I think in the new Harley Quinn animated TV show, Harley actually jokes about how she's embarrassed how much she stand Joker in the past. Yeah, well, wasn't there a little bit of that in the beginning of Birds of Prey? Satire. I love satire. I love things that eviscerate and make fun of other things. Attraction to killers. I know, like all the women that like become pen pals with people on death row and stuff. Yeah, that was the thing. Like She-Hulk. So She-Hulk made feminists look like snowflakes, messed up the movement. Yeah, like that's what I was saying. Is like some parts were good and other parts it almost felt like they were making fun of feminism. But I think attraction to villains is a what's the word? Like extreme perversion of not being attracted to the boring guys. And of course it doesn't help that, you know, there's this cycle of the media plays the dangerous ones as the hot ones and the normal guys as the boring ones. And so people watch it and they're like, oh, I'm attracted to the dangerous one. And then the people making the media are like, well, people are attracted to the dangerous one, so let's make them, you know, it's the cycle. And, yeah, I was watching a video essay about that. I'm trying to remember who it was. I watched so many video essays. I've been watching a lot of Verily Bitchy ones, which all her stuff focuses on bisexuality. And it's another trans woman. It's funny because like a bunch of the video essayists I like are trans women for some reason. Like that and Philosophy Tube and ContraPoints. But yeah, anyway. It has to do with our primitive nature from our caveman days, psychopaths being better hunters and warriors. Maybe. Best ways to watch bad movies, Mystery Space. Yeah, I like them. Except I have to buy them. Can't find them online. Natalie Dorn. Have to look that up. Yeah, her. I didn't know her name. That feels like I don't know. She doesn't look like a Natalie Dorn to me. I feel like her name would be like... Not Marjorie, because that's the name of her character, but I don't know. She just doesn't strike me. Maybe Natalie, but Dorn doesn't seem like it. Maybe. Halle Berry feels like she'd be better as more of a serious bad guy. I'm blanking. I'm trying to think of like the other characters in Batman. Let's see Batman villains. There's Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, Catwoman. She's an interesting choice. Talia al Ghul. That whole Ra's al Ghul thing or whatever I thought was a weird plot point, but female villains. There we go. Magpie. Okay, so the only ones I've heard of this are Catwoman, Harley Quinn, and Magpie. Or not Magpie. Poison Ivy. There we go. Ooh, that one's a really pretty picture. Lady Shiva, Lynx, Nissa, Clayface. Vox, ventriloquist, what? Big Top, okay. I suppose you want to play Fat Princess again. The Absence. I totally read that as the Abscess at first. I went, ugh. Scorpiana. Sister Crystal, White Rabbit. Ooh, that's cute. Dala, Fright, Harpy. I think I've heard of Harpy before. Jane Doe. Norfield, Madame Zodiac, Magpie, the Mime. Pie worked. It's so cheesy how it's always their real name that becomes the name of the character. To possess all of the her obsessive need to possess all of the priceless artifacts. Interesting. She has no superpowers. Okay. I don't know. I have to think about it more. I'm just picturing I am live streaming. twitch.tv/Terry.game. We're all hanging out there. Lol. Someone was in the Discord, they're like, oh, nobody's talking. It's like, bro, we're doing a live stream. Okay. I'm gonna catch up. Yeah, Nicholson's Joker was chaotic. You think he was scary? I think Heath Ledger's was scarier because he was effective. It's like the difference between Trump and, you know, I don't know, one of the other villains that's, or Republican villains that's a lot more, like McConnell. Okay, here's the thing. Trump is like, Nicholson's Joker is like Trump, whereas Heath Ledger's Joker is like Mitch McConnell. Let's go with that. One is a lot more effective than the other. The other is more of a figurehead. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Horrible movie. Yeah, everyone's always said it's a horror. I don't think I've actually seen the Halle Berry one all the way through. I've just heard that it's terrible. Tris Marigold in games is my daydream wife. Except for stupid haircut. I don't like her hairstyle in the game. Deadpool 3. Hugh Jackman. I don't hate Disney movies. I don't know. There's stuff I like, there's stuff I don't like. Hopefully it keeps its R rating, though. Because that's the thing. Like, Deadpool not having an R rating would have been so much more boring. And I don't like gore. It's just that having an R rating means that they don't have to be so careful about certain things. I still love that, like, so many people were mad about Titanic not getting an R rating because of the drawing her naked scene. And it's like, no, it's not all the people dying or anything. No, that's fine. It's just the female nipple. Joker finds out Batman is Bruce Wayne. He's like, you said you'd come out with an electric car. Where's my... That's funny. Oh, God. Bruce Wayne is Elon Musk. Because if they revealed that Bruce is Batman, there goes half the plot. Moriarty in Elementary. Oh, yeah, the one where they switched him. I haven't seen any of that. I've only seen the... I love when they make fun of how easily it should be obvious that Clark Kent is Superman. How does no one recognize celebrities in glasses? Talia and Issa. Yeah, that could be good. Okay. Yeah, Frank Miller. I've heard good stuff about his stuff. Okay, I finally caught up with the chat. Amazing. I can shut the fuck up now and actually play a video game. How about that? So I'm going to see if I can get my controller to work with Steam. Because it was giving me error messages. Let's see. Controller settings. It's saying no controller detected. I might actually have to go downstairs and find a different controller. Oh, that time it worked. One of my USB ports on the front of the computer is broken, I think. I think it's the USB port, not the controller. All right. Interesting. That makes me think that they didn't respect the guy, whoever he was, if they didn't notice. Why is my camera crooked? It's so freaking hard to get the camera to stay exactly positioned. Because I use an arm so that, I use an arm like... I can't even fit in frame. I use an arm like this to hold the camera so that I can kind of have it over my monitor. It's just one on the front that I have issues with. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Trying to back out. There we go. So let's try this brand new game that I just bought. And I will make sure to not just talk all the time, because if I don't like it, I only have 2 hours to get my money back. So the invisible gorilla. What is that? Oh, that motion blur. That's a freaky looking bad guy. Okay. Settings. There we go. Pixelated font. Nah. Okay. It didn't shove all my windows over, which is nice. I love the art, though. Yeah? That was interesting. It had it on easy mode as default, and I had to move it over to the not easy mode. One of them, a plant, asks for directions. Holds up a map. Interesting. What are you talking about? Whoa! My lady friend, she got taken away. So the music is a lot louder than the sound effects. When the enemy starts to perform an attack, a special marker appears above his head. Try to interrupt his attack a few times by pressing Italian to perform attack. Press left click. Oh, it wants me to do it. There we go. And stabbing. To dodge, use B. Okay. I am dodging. Ah. I am dodging! Or does it just want me to defeat him? Okay, so having to hit B over and over is going to be irritating. It's funny that it doesn't say use a controller, because this is definitely a controller game. It's surrounded by butterflies. Nice. Son, it's you. I can't see. Come closer. No wonder people say you can't run forever. They came when everyone was asleep. Someone must have found out and told the Solar Corps. This title is an earlier project by Chabris and Simons, revealing people who are focused on one thing can easily overlook something else. Oh, interesting. Well, that's all about... Oh, it's running out. Time, son, listen, they took her along with your baby. Oh, my baby! It's just people in their peripheral. That's why I always say I like the vampire obfuscation, where it's not so much that they're literally invisible, it's just that people, you know, they make it so people don't notice them. Speaking of... Let me finish this thought. Stop it, it's too late for me. I noticed I'm having like a lot of audio sensory issues lately, especially today, where like, even right now my own voice is making my ears go, eh. And it sucks because of course my kids are loud all the time. But like all of today I was just like flinching. And I don't know, it sucks. Aw, dead kids. All sorts of devastation. Chatting is more fun. I am chatting. Okay. Is that what it wants me to? That butterfly is on fire! Nothing. To skip dialogues, press A. Or down and click the button under the hero's feet. Okay. I like how they're like, if you don't want to hear our shit. I thought at least some of them would fight back. Come on, it's better than living in the barracks. There are some fancy-ass swords. Of course! The officer came up with a pretty clever plan, huh? Hide the beacon in a barrel of wax.
True, but I still don't understand how it works.
It's the magic of the hand, as the churchmen said. Well, we don't need to know anything else. All of a sudden I want to play Dragon Age.
Magic? Well, isn't it illegal? Isn't it heresy?
If it comes from the great hand, then it's perfectly legal. Anything else is dirty and forbidden. That sounds like real life. When you're rich, or famous, or religious, you can get away with anything. Anakin Skywalker. Yeah, this is on Steam. This is, what is this game called? I don't know what it's called. It's called... Stop. There is no light. Alright, I guess I'm... Yeah, one of the reviews was saying because you can stop the guys from attacking by, like, you hit them, the game is really easy. But I wonder if you played it on easy mode. That's, of course, the opposite of Dark Souls, where it's really hard to stagger enemies. So far, I haven't found anything in a barrel, so... Saw blades? I guess that's supposed to be their sword. There's a delay after hitting the attack button that I don't like. Blue butterflies circle interactive objects. If red butterflies are circling the object you are in combat, and interaction with this is impossible. Good to know. Oh, we're gonna throw some blades now? We're gonna mix it up a little? Huh? Okay. Oh, crap. Okay. I didn't realize that's what was gonna happen. Did I forget anything? I don't know. There's a delay after you hit an attack that's annoying. See, I'm like holding left and you have to wait until he finishes the whole animation to move. Don't love that. When dealing damage to enemies with any ability, the hero adds to the healing shard meter. If you deal damage with an ability when the meter is full, a healing shard will fall out of the enemy. If you destroy it, the hero will receive 1 health point. With an ability. Okay. Use the ability A. Ah! Did I do it? Where's my healing thing? Is it that thing? Okay, this is actually gonna be real easy. Oh my god. Dodge. Did I do it? I can't even tell if I did it. Wow, he literally just doesn't attack at all. Interesting. The only thing I have to worry about is hitting him back far enough that he's not in my range anymore. Okay, what am I supposed to do? Oh, I'm supposed to hit him... Ah, I keep forgetting which is the dodge button. Hi. Where... What is telling me if I'm getting... I'm confused where I tell how much... Or how I'm building up my thing. Oh, okay. I guess he died. It looked like the bottom wasn't, the power wasn't changing. Okay. Is that like a little Assassin's Creed thing where you have like the special moment when somebody dies where all of a sudden time stops? Okay, so that was that. Now it's all eerie and quiet. Okay, I'm trying. Is there something I need to interact with? Okay. No. It wants me to go here, I guess. Alright. Now all of a sudden you guys are all quiet since I started playing the game. Whoa. That came out of nowhere. Sounded like a cat. I'm so upset. My family is dead. Kind of want to play Raji again, the Indian girl one. Except that once I started unlocking other weapons, I don't know, it became a little overwhelming. Plus my hands were hurting from playing it because there was a lot of like really quick dodging and stuff. I don't know. I should do controller reviews. One of the videos I need to edit still was a little intro video with the new friends I made, including the disabled trans man, Troy, who has, I don't know what it's called, but like his hands are small. And we were talking about like he's a gamer, and we're talking about like he should do reviews of I can't think of the word, but like, you know, when controllers and stuff are supposed to be made for disabled people. By the way, I asked about disabled versus differently abled, and he said he fucking hates differently abled because it like specifically makes it sound like they're other, which, yeah, I don't know. That's what he said. And he's actually disabled, so I will let him be the one to speak on that. But of course it's, you know, it's like fat or whatever. Like some people like that word, some people hate that word. I don't know. I guess it's like pronouns. You just gotta ask everybody their individual preference. And then try to match it. Oh my god, people are still alive! My boys went to the far corner today. The whole camp was destroyed. Imagine that. Are we in a new spot, I guess? Oh, merciful hand! Was nobody left alive? Not a single living soul. Not even the elderly were spared. That's strange. See, I would be more surprised that the kids, they like kidnap the kids and then turn them into soldiers or whatever. This territory isn't far from the central station. Not many tunnel wanderers find their way here. What if the Lunar Order returned? Alright. Yeah, Latin X or whatever. And I don't know, like, I don't know who the authority is. The opinion that I see said the most is that actual Latino people hate Latinx, because for one thing, there isn't the X sound apparently in Spanish. But I don't know if that's the majority of people or if that's just more of the people that, like, you know, I would find on Twitter or whatever. So, because I've been to, like, feminist protests or whatever where there's been Latino people who said Latinx, but I don't know. I don't know what the going opinion is. And like I said, it's probably like pronouns. You just gotta ask every person what they prefer and then try to match it. And hopefully they can be patient if you accidentally mess up, because it's a lot to remember. Well, that's what I'm talking about. Everyone rushing to the central station, but the father won't let the unworthy... It's always a guy. It's always a guy. Why can't it be the evil priestess at the head for once? But everyone wants a better life, so they still live nearby. And now we have to huddle in these crowded corridors. I want to play Stray again. This aesthetic is making me think of Stray. Which I saw won a bunch of awards, which is nice. And everyone was obsessed with that game. Psst, 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 psst. I really want there to be more cat games, so... I want there to be more games where you play as a non-humanoid character overall. There's not that many, and most of them have problems. Like Ancestor, I mean, you could technically say that's somewhat human, you know, humanoid. But, or like the Sugar Glider or whatever. I was all excited about the Sugar Glider one, but people said that it's very repetitive and the controls suck, which makes me sad. Oh! Why does it... No! That's all under the corpse control. Nice work, child. We must deliver them to the central station immediately if we want to be in time for the ritual. And make sure no living soul is left in the settlement. Finish off the wounded. Dun dun dun! Ask the person in the demographic people want to rename. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying is, like, I don't know how many of the... are actually, like, I don't know the actual percentage of who likes it and hates it. It's hard to know. Because, like, I haven't really seen any official polls on, you know, asking what words people like. Or, like, neuroatypical versus neurodivergent. I just think neurodivergent sounds cool. But, I don't know. A lot of them, like, you know, neuroatypical is separating away from typical, disabled is separating away from abled. Like, I understand how that can kind of suck, because it's like talking about there being like a standard that you're not within. But I don't know how else you would, I don't know. There's probably words out there, but they're definitely not in use. And you guys know how I feel about LGBT blah, 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 versus queer. Just say queer. One thing that's really frustrating about the LGBT blah 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 is that because there's all these different versions with all these different letters or whatever, it makes it really hard from a web search perspective, because it's like, what do I type in to find that? You know, if I only type in LGBTQ, I'm not going to see the posts with all the other letters, but if I type the post with all the other letters, I'm not going to see the ones with LGBTQ, and like, you have to really be on the up to even know what the new letters to add are, and I just call it queer. I'm only bisexual, so I can't really, you know, I only have the one check mark, but I feel like it's silly to say queer. Latin comes from Europe. Yeah. Well, you know. It's about who's around now, though. What zodiac sign? 3%, 76%, yeah. Well, and also a lot of Latinos are conservative, and conservative people are less likely to know about Latinx, so that makes sense. Yeah, like especially in Florida, like the Cubans and stuff, they really trend towards voting Republican. Those guys look cool. Can I hear them talk?
Hey, is that all for today?
What are you doing here? This is no place for civilians. This is in fact a prohibited area.
Boy, you better get out of here. Don't distract us from work.
Wait, they're not gonna fight me? Okay. What? Okay. Okay. Not really the appropriate place for that, buddy. That butterfly's like, I'm gonna get out of here. See, these guys, they have... Are they prisoner? I don't know what's going on. Nobody's interacting, though. Someone's taking some time to water the garden, you know, priorities. What? Okay, game's starting to get weird.
Brothers and sisters, come to the sanctuary. Today we pay tribute to our protector.
Interesting.
Today,
Link me to that pew. Link to it in the Discord, because I want to check it out.
today we give up the chosen offsprings of men so that the great hand can take them. Up there, these children will help it in the fight against the predatory monsters that are so eager to break through the gates into our world.
So I haven't really done that much combat yet. I don't know within my first 2 hours if I'm going to, like, everyone I meet identifies as neurodivergent. The word has lost all meaning to me. I think that I am of the opinion that I think the majority of people are on the spectrum. I think that the idea of, like, being... I don't know. I think it's the same thing with, like, sexual attraction. Like, people think it's this binary thing, and I think that it's not just a spectrum, like, here to here, but spectrum, like, you know, like a ball. Like, it could be anywhere on the ball. And I think the same thing with being neurodivergent or whatever. Also, neurodivergent people tend to stick together because we understand each other better. One thing that I've been bringing up a lot is my tendency that a lot of we're going to say ND. A lot of ND people have, sounds like I'm saying MB, but whatever. A lot of ND people will relate to someone's story by sharing a story of themselves in a similar situation. But apparently NT people see that as making the conversation about themselves, and that would happen to me all the time when I would just try to be friends with people in my local area because I guess they weren't, ND. And I was always like, no, that's not how I mean it. Like, I'm sorry, I don't know why it came across that way. And then I started reading about it and realized it was an NT thing, that they see it that way. And being around ND people, especially like on Mastodon, like a lot of people on Mastodon are ND, and it's nice because I'm not having to constantly re-explain, like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it that way. It's kind of like with nudism or whatever. Like, one of the reasons that it's nice to have nudist followers, except for the, the things that I talk about why I don't call myself a nudist anymore video that make me not like the label, but it's nice not having to constantly re-explain the difference between nudity and sex. Now, I don't like the fact that they still equate penises with nipples, female nipples. Not all nudists, but enough of them. but it's just nice being able to concentrate on something else, you know? And back to ND&T, I feel like when I'm with other ND people, there's just more stuff that people understand, and I don't have to be quite so walking on eggshells. I do have to remind myself that a lot of ND people have a really hard time understanding jokes. And it's ironic because I love to crack jokes and I love to tease, like friendly tease. But at the same time, I can be bad at interpreting when people are doing it back to me. And I, God, I'm tired. And I never try to be mean. I never want to make people feel bad. Again, unless they're like an anti-vaxxer or Trump or whatever, then I don't give a shit. But, you know, if I don't have an opinion about somebody, or if I like them, I definitely don't want to make them upset. And so every now and then, you know, I'll be talking to an ND person and I'll say something as a joke and they'll take it literally. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like, even if they understand after I apologize, I still feel bad that I made them feel bad in the first place. So, yeah, I don't know. But you're not fond of words. I think they're one of the worst ways to communicate information. Neurodivergent is another name for not conforming to 1950s social rules, which of course I'm a big fan of, because fuck the 1950s and fuck people that want to go back to that. Yeah, you and I have talked about that, Philip, how you gravitate towards other NDs. Yeah. Yeah, and like the trans people that I became friends with recently, like they, you know, they'll tend to gravitate to other trans people because, you know, well, queer people in general, but especially other trans people, because they have similar experiences, you know, and they can commiserate about that and stuff like that, and not feel so like nervous, like, you know, what if someone finds out I'm trans, blah, blah, blah. They don't have to worry about that. You know, obviously that other trans person is going to be like, oh my God, you're trans. I can't believe it. That'd be so weird. One trans person be like upset that they found out another person was trans. I don't know. Maybe it's happened before. But anyway, we were hanging out at Vault 31 for the Smash tournament, and we were all talking, and one of them who is has ADHD and like takes meds for it and everything like that, we were talking, and she kept saying, like, that's an ADHD thing. That's an ADHD. As I was talking, I was like, oh, sorry. She's like, no. I'm just like I can sense people with ADHD. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I do. I never medicated it, you know, when I was younger or whatever. I have all these things that, like, when I was younger, you know, like my aversion to touch. I was talking about this, I think, in Discord or whatever, how when I was younger, I hated being touched, and I still don't like being touched by most people, and I still don't like being hugged by most people. Oh, I thought a kid was coming upstairs. Anyway, and I used to wonder, like, do I have some horrible memory that I'm repressing and that's why I don't like being touched? But I think it's just being autistic. I think that is it. Because, like, I have the same thing with, like, tags. Like, I cut my tags off every clothing, and I cannot wear socks with seams. I have to wear knit socks, which, you know, can be hard to find. But, yeah. Anyway, why am I talking so much? The reason I really hope we can hang. We'll make it happen. You come to VidCon, we can hang out there. Let's see. Up here, up there, these children will help it. Let's see.
Up there, these children will help it in the fight against the predatory monsters that are so eager to break through the gates into our world. It is a great honor to give your child to protect humanity. Come in, the service will begin soon.
Yeah, well, let's ask the kids if it's an honor. Okay. Today, my sister's daughter will also go to the Great Hand. It's such a great honor. Cool. Again, let's ask the kid. Let's ask the kid if it's a great honor. Oh, he's looking through trash. That was a dead body. I need new voices.
Of course, giving your child to the hand may seem cruel to some. After all, this is your child.
Oh, I think that is a woman. Kind of looks like they got tits. Hard to tell.
You carry it, you give birth to it.
Okay, yeah, woman.
But this is for everyone's good. Our children help the Great Hand to protect us from monsters from the surface.
I can't tell if that guy's, like, fat or wearing a jacket? I think he's wearing a jacket. Alright. So who are these people with the blades or whatever? Like, were these people born there? Or were they kidnapped and forced to join? I don't know. Eyeballs everywhere. Somehow eyeballs everywhere doesn't bother me, but arms everywhere does. Isn't that weird? Or mouths everywhere bothers me. Maybe it's just because I've seen that whole eyeballs everywhere aesthetic so many times. Or even just like flesh. Just fleshy walls freaks me out. Do you have any issues with fuzzies, slipper, or fur on hood jackets? No. I actually like that. The soft whatever. I don't really like slippers though. I don't like them falling off my foot. Plus I tend to feel the seam around. I'm picky about footwear too. Like I really want new sneakers, but every pair that I've tried on like rides right underneath my ankles and really bothers me. So I need to find a bigger shoe store.
Come on in. Take a seat in the sanctuary. Hurry up and turn your prayers to the defender of the human race.
Those things make me think of a wizard hat.
Many years ago, when people went underground, humanity suffered from hunger, disease, and all sorts of conflicts. The Great Hand saw the suffering of people and took pity upon them. The Great Hand...
It's making me... So Great Hand is making me think of Super Smash Bros. And it's making me think of creatures. Because your representation in the world is a hand. Because you like pet them and spank them and pick them up and everything. And the default word, because you can teach them to name objects, is hand. You can change it to call you whatever, but like, it's making me think of creatures. Which is another AI pet one that I would really like to see brought back, but I have yet to see anyone buy the IP. Supposedly a cell phone company bought the IP like over a decade ago, and then that's it. Nothing's happened since then. And Black and White. I want Black and White to come back. And Dungeon Keeper.
The Great Hand decided to stand up for them.
Why am I giving everyone a southern accent today? Yeah. Well, you know, autism still has a lot of stigma for people that are not in the ND world. Especially, you know, non-progressive areas. In most fantasy setting with the Samus suit. You would not do well in a Lovecraft horror. I like Lovecraft. I don't think I could play a game based on Lovecraft, but I like movies and books and stuff set in the Lovecraft stuff. Because I'm a Southern California girl. Yeah, but Southern California isn't Southern. Southern California is totally different. Although even in Southern California, I would occasionally have people be like, your accent's so beautiful, where are you from? I'm like, here? Alright. Look! I remembered to drink before I started streaming this time. Mostly because my headache was making me think, oh, I was probably dehydrated, so... Yeah, Bloodborne doesn't have a lot of, like, eyeballs and stuff. It's more just, like, dark and gloomy London-y. But, let's see. I like Lovecraft stuff. I'm okay with there being more Lovecraft stuff. Even though Lovecraft himself was a racist douchebag, but a lot of old creators were. At least he's not alive to profit from his stuff. So that's one of the important things, you know. Like, I'm not a fan of Kanye's type of music anyway, but even if I was, like, I would not want to put more money in his pocket. Napster. Anyway. Did I finish Bloodborne? I thought I did. Maybe I just don't remember it. It was a long time ago, so... The Void. I'll have to check that out. I might have seen that. Sounds vaguely familiar. I don't know. I did the beginning of Bloodborne a lot, but I think I beat it. I don't know. I don't remember. I might be thinking of another Dark Souls game. I tend to forget a lot about games after I play them. Everything just like melts together into like one big blob of pieces of games. Let's see, the Great Hand I have my brain is an AI art generator for games. After I play the game, it just joins the blob of all the other games I've beaten or played. Oh, I have to watch that now. I saw the trailers for that, and I didn't think it was. a supernatural one. I thought it was just people stuck underwater one. which really freaks me out as an idea, but Lovecraft RPG, could never get into rating them. Oh, you mean the tabletop ones? Yeah, I want to play tabletop. It's just hard with kids and all, but yeah. When the kids are a little bit older, we could actually play with them. Ooh, what if when they're old enough to actually play, we could play during my live streams? That could be fun. Or maybe have, you know, my regular live stream on Saturday and then have a tabletop live stream on Sundays. That'd be fun. Now that NASA moved to Portland or whatever, he's obsessed with tabletop. Like, literally, he will read rule books for fun. And he like is always wanting to run games. When he came to watch the dogs before he moved here, he literally like insisted on bringing a bunch of tabletop stuff because he wanted to have us do like a one-shot game. And I'm like, dude, we're gonna be super busy getting ready for the trip. We're not gonna want to play tabletop. But he still brought it. Let's see. Okay, I will definitely have to watch Underwater then. What time would I do something like that? I don't know. That's the hard part, is like shaping it around the kids. At least the kids don't have a nap anymore, so I don't have to worry about like cutting the middle of the thing in half, but maybe even just a one-shot. Well, I really do want to I want to live stream tabletop, and I had that idea a while ago of doing like nudist tabletop or whatever, but I decided that it wasn't really worth the effort. For one thing, I didn't know where I would even stream it. I might revisit that someday. If I can get a video editor, then I will be a lot more inclined to do stuff like that, because then I'll actually have a lot more time for new content. But I gotta make money so I can hire a video editor so I can make more videos, and I gotta make more videos so I can get a sponsor so I can make money. Anyway. Do you follow me on social media, Vic Max? Like on Mastodon or in our Discord or something? Because I can fish around, and yeah, I don't know. I just hate that I'm so tired today. I know I talk a lot, but it's really frustrating when I'm talking about a subject and I'm like trying to finish a thought, and all of a sudden my brain's just like buffering. And then the thought's gone. Okay, good. Well, talk to me on those. So, yeah. So tired. Okay. I like Discord, except that I tend to get like too excited and I type a lot, and then sometimes the other person's like, whoa, slow down. I'm like, I'm sorry. Anyway, brain fart. Okay. What time is it? 5:50. Okay. The Great Hand. Oh, wait, no. The Great Hand gave us wax, a part of itself that saved us from hunger and disease. So, basically like Jesus' flesh and blood, but like even grosser. The Great Hand has given us order and security by appointing the most worthy of men as our leader. So where did the wax come from? The Great Ear? Since then, the Great Father's been embodying the will of the Great Hand, and his brave solar core just not fit in the aesthetic, but guarded our peaceful life. Praise the Great Hand. May our Great Father live forever. Again, give me an evil priestess. I want an authoritarian society ruled by an evil priestess. You know, drowish kind of thing. We need more drow. We need more dark elves. I love drow. They're cool. They're queens, and they got the fucking half spider people, and just, yeah. Is me every other day, yeah. And you're doped up on speed, and you're still yawning. Yep. Yes, I did drink very strong coffee before. I still just feel bad that, like, the kids were actually good this morning. They were pretty quiet. I just couldn't fall back asleep, so. Alright, anyway. Sorry. I'm a terrible Let's Player. I just talk too much, you know? If I was co-streaming with somebody else and they were doing some of the talking, then I would, like, be able to do the game more, because I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna shut up for them. Hey, assholes! Why are you blocking the... Yeah! I want to go over there! Stop blocking me! Stop cock-blocking me! I like that nobody's like, why is he carrying a pipe around? That seems threatening. Those guys look ready to throw down. Oh, you're watching it. Okay. Well, then why are you saying it's cold or quiet today?
sap.
Huh? Huh? Why the fuck would you grab it by the blade? What? All of a sudden, before the second to last image they just showed of him totally made me think of Gambit for a second. Oh, I want more Gambit too. We need Gambit. We need a non-shitty Gambit central movie. Let's see. You know, they were good people. Murderers, rapists, marauders. You took them from us too soon. They could have hurt many more people. You're just breaking my heart. So I guess I killed murderers or whatever. Now he's got a silly little, like, man bun. A single pixel man bun. Okay, pull yourself together, Samedi. Samedi? Today is an important day. He looks like Sharon. Karen. I love Karen. I love his humor. Just dot. Alright. Oh, man. I want to play Hades. I love the voice acting, and I still think it's funny that the guy that plays Zagreus does not look anything like you would think he does from his voice. Alright. Well, Blondie, I hope that after a year of training I managed to make a merciless genocide machine out of you. Why did he decide that I was going to be a genocide? Peace through tyranny. Well, isn't their whole thing, one of the movies was all about, like, the surveillance or whatever, and it was like, oh, maybe we're going overboard with that. How did Gambit beat Wolverine? How did he do that? Spider-Man, I feel like he just till he couldn't move. Or Syrian series, except in less spiders and more darkness-based magic, bloodline powers, all kind of military. What is Orosiran? Is that a book series? One time changed anything around them. She chose to cure the blindness her gift came with so she could fight terrorists attacking the mall she was in. Oh, so it's modern day? I don't know. I like Marvel better than DC for the most part. Even though growing up, Batman was my favorite. I don't know. I like fantasy, and I like superpowers. I love Scarlet Witch, except in Multiverse of Madness, where she just was boring. Boring and had too many powers that she didn't, use effectively. But anyway. I loved her in her show. Because those are the skills you're really going to need. Or gonna need. Today is the day of the ritual, and all the fanatics of the Hand will gather in the sanctuary again. Ooh, are we gonna do a bathhouse? A blood house? Bloodbath? There we go, that's the word. So, you better hurry to the central station before they start without you. I'm not going to put up with you for another year. Alright. It's not so much about, it might start as a copy, but it's all about where the differences go. Like, you got the whole 10 major plots that basically every story can be broken down into, like Hero's Quest or blah, blah, blah. But it's all about how you do it, and the individual, the characterization and stuff like that. I am getting a little bit tired of the edgy reboot versions of, Snow White and stuff like that, though. It's, become passé. Which, something with Witcher. Witcher did it before it was really well known, but holy fuck, what? Are we playing Undertale all of a sudden?
Hey, not so fast. Did you think you could just slip right past old man Fanfori?
Fanfourier? Oh, he looks classy. I should give him a classy voice. You, of course, have become stronger this year, but swinging a sword isn't enough. This is a dangerous world, and Master Samedi does not want to waste his time constantly resurrecting you. So it is a roguelike! Therefore, you need to learn how to heal yourself with these plans. Otherwise, I wouldn't let you go any further. This is the Master's orders. Medkits fully restore the hero's health, but can only be used once. Press Y to use it. Does not recover after use. I'm not sure if the buttons are considered the same as they are on here, but... Yeah. Yeah, I know. Like DC, you only ever hear about Superman and Batman. And Spider-Man. It's a world created by a group of authors. 2 worlds, hours, and Orsiran are separated by a veil. Thinner. That sounds similar to this Piers Anthony story. Or series. That was actually, that series is where I got my gamer name Bane from. It was not Batman. Multiple authors, some happening before the world's drip back, some during, some after. So it's a book series. Yeah, I read about that. I read that Ciri becomes the main character of the Witcher books, which I want to go back to reading because I did like her. I liked her better in the first season. I don't know. I feel like the second season, I don't know. There was a lot of like empty time in the second one. Whereas like the first one was all about them meeting each other and then finding, but yeah, I don't know. They're good. I like them. Pick up and use the medkit Y. This one? So the eye drop or the dew drop is called a medkit. That's kind of lame. They should have called it like dew drop or something. Calling it medkit kind of took me out of there. Wow, he just disappeared. He didn't say goodbye. That's true, I guess. This is making me want to play Days Gone some more, which I was playing, and it got kind of samey. I want to go back to it. You know me, I don't finish games. Oh, he's holding a bottle. I thought the guy was just like, hey!
So, where do you think you're going? Do you think you can walk through just like that? I don't want some heretic to find his way to the station like it happened last year. Turn around now. There's no place for you in the sanctuary.
And all of a sudden I'm thinking of Papers, Please, just from the layout of this screen. Was he talking to me? There's another guy picking through the trash. Have you ever considered moving further from the station? They say people have their own homes in New Nimbus. So why would you need a home if you're dead? I'd rather be here. It's still safer to live near the central station, even if it's not great. I need to play that flying train one again that I was playing a little bit. Although, I get overwhelmed by the whole, like, trade here for this resource, blah, blah, blah thing. I don't know. Like I said, I like action games. It's hard for me to, like, think about economics and stuff. I like action games and I like building things, but I hate resource management. Hate resource management. That's why I want to get rich and just take, hire a rich person to make the perfect game. Or not hire a rich, be a rich person and hire a development team to make my favorite game. Okay, so we got a little anglerfish, skull-headed butterfly. Hey, psst. Wait, let's give him Navi's voice. Hey, psst, Blondie, I'm over here in this butterfly. I can't do Navi. So we're back in this insane asylum. I wish I could tear this place to the ground. Or I would have infected everyone with bloodthirsty rage. Okay, let's give him the voice I was giving Paimon. Well, seems like... No, I can't do that. Well, seems like we've been daydreaming. Remember the plan? You enter the sanctuary. You wait for the hand to descend. You make your way behind the altar to climb up. You find your child there, and you're done. Come on, don't let me down. I'm having a hard time doing voices today. I don't know. Yeah, more eyeballs. I'm so confused who these people are versus where I came from. Put the people in charge of animated movies in charge of live action. See, I just don't have the attachment to the... Like, I never read enough of the comics to have that version in my head. So, I don't have as much of a harsh... You so sexy. You know, whatever. I don't have such a harsh, opinion of the movies or whatever. There's definitely some stuff that I think is not so good. But... The Batman. Alright, to talk to an NPC, approach and press LT. I've already talked to a bunch of NPCs. To respond, use the mouse cursor navigation or the keyboard. Okay. Hey, what have you got there? Nope, not doing that voice. Are you trying to sneak into the central station without a sword? I better not see you here again. I thought I had a sword. No, I do have a sword. He must have said with a sword. With a sword. Okay, I misread it. Okay. What does it want me to do? How do I get rid of my sword? Is there a secret way for me to get through? What? I'm confused. Is it this? Wait. Oh, okay. So I was trying to skip dialogue. I guess I just Jedi mind tricked him? I'm confused. I don't really like Aquaman. Isn't that the woman that was with Johnny Depp that, like, everyone either defends or hates? I did not follow that at all. I don't know anything about it. I just know there was a lot of sexism expressed towards Amber Heard. That, regardless of what she did, I don't think is, cool. Sergio, why don't you show some titty, embrace your beautifulness? How the fuck do I block this guy? So they won't let me hide it. I'm gonna report him. You believe you're in danger. I'm not in danger, I'm just fucking blocking him. Hide. So there's no block, there's just hide from channel is the only option. Yeah, freaking YouTube does not like to make it easy to block people. You basically can't. All you can do is hide their comments. Because, you know, they want the money. They want the eyeballs. Any American comments? I read some, but like I said, it's really hard to get into. This is a serial abuser. Oh, I love Carla Devine. I mean, I'm not saying, like, I'm not defending her. I don't really know anything about the situation. I just, regardless of how terrible somebody is, I don't think that you should be, like, making, you know, ableist comments about them or sexist comments about them or whatever. Like, I'm sure there's something about them that you can hate and insult without being like, but everyone who has this thing, you know, like the whole thing with Andrew Tate and Greta Thunberg right now, where she basically was using, like, penis size to mock him, and it's like, he's a terrible person. You could have mocked him without being sizist. But yeah. Well, that sucks. Poor Kara. I didn't even know Kara was gay. That's cool. She cracks me up. I saw her video where they did a tour of her and her sister's house. And yes, I was jealous, but at the same time, she's disarming. Like Jennifer Lawrence. Although I think Jennifer Lawrence has gotten... She's not as fun. She's more Hollywood now, which of course is going to happen. But anyway, I hope... Okay, I'm done giving voices. I hope we're not late. These checks at the station entrance took longer than we thought. Okay. Hello? Why are you not letting me do anything? Okay. Oh, what the... Why do I have a mouse cursor all of a sudden? What? I have a mouse cursor. Oh, maybe there's a... You do a weapon or something. No, I don't want... Where did the mouse cursor come from? I didn't see that before. Oh, I'm back over here. My brother in the course said that father was extremely concerned about safety this year. Guard posts were set up all over the tunnels. They're checking everyone coming to see the ritual. Yeah, if someone is acting badly, it's because they're acting badly, not because they're a woman, toxic man, queer. Although Badgers probably... Badgers get a bad rap. You know, they're just living their lives. Anyway. I'm still confused by the perverts on YouTube who come in and harass me. Like, what are they fucking looking for? Stop looking for porn on YouTube, you idiot! Anyway. Hopefully the core has increased its security this time. We don't need another madman trying to try disrupting the witch rule again. Blah. So why are these guys super beefy? Are they not human, or are they just like exaggerated to look cool? There they are, blocking the stairwell again. Eyeballs over them. It just looks like something's throwing up. Bleh. All right. Oh, it's a fat guy. Hey, psst, get in here. Get behind the screen. The hand is about to appear. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I guess. I don't think they're a troll. I think they're just stupid. Guy's hair looks so goofy. What the fuck? She gave Kara a black eye and supposedly coerced Kara into a threesome with Elon Musk? Ugh. Ugh. Interesting. Well, that makes me like Kara even more. Alright, the yellow marker above the enemy's head means you can't interrupt this attack, or his attack, with simple attacks. Try interrupting with your weapon's special abilities. To use the ability, fill the rage meter before performing attacks and press right click. Gotta pay the troll toll. Why the fuck is it not? Okay, thank you. Woo! Hi. I can't even see the thing. Oh, it wants me to use my rage meter. I'm trying to dodge! So I think if I dodge right in time... Oh, it was a giant hand. Ew! Yeah! Pride power! I'm gonna kill the hand with the power of queer love. Max over. I don't know who that is. Hey, title screen. So I don't know. The game's okay. I've only had a little bit of combat so far. I don't like the character design, but I like the aesthetic. I'm hoping that we get more creepiness. Well, I did report him, but I don't know if YouTube's gonna do anything. Who's that guy? In the name of the hand, remain calm. How did I get back here? Go home, may the hand protect you. Did I just come back out after finding... Wait, what? I'm so confused. What happened?
I've never heard of these gates before. Why did the church keep it a secret? I have to tell everyone about it. People should know that they live near the gateway to the surface world. How can I sleep soundly knowing that the monsters can sneak in from the surface at any moment?
Interesting that the monsters are on the surface instead of underground for once. What is it? The gates to the surface? All this time it was right here at the station. Why has the church never told us about this? Why, because the church was using the monsters for something. I'm still confused what the heck happened. What was I fighting? Tell me what you saw! Did you see the one who snuck into the sanctuary? I'm sorry, sir. It was so crowded and dark in the sanctuary. I only saw a silhouette. I'm telling the truth. I didn't see anything else. I mean, it should be easy to tell that I was the silhouette with that hair. Oh, fine. You're no use. Now go away and let us do our job. All right, let's try Tunic out. I'm gonna go try Tunic. How do I save? I guess it auto saves. Whoop. Wrong button. Oh, okay. Functional. Oh, okay, that's fine. I'll accept then after I'm done streaming. Oh, man, I'm tired. Ah, okay. Back. Play. Oh! What just happened? What? Oh, why is it small? boy. That's a bit loud. There we go. Let's max that shit out. And the music is way louder than the sound effects. I noticed that most games seem to have that. The music is always way too loud. Same thing with movies. Why? Why is that? Why is the music always so fucking loud? Alright. That's what she said. Oh yeah, I think there's a season of Archer I haven't seen yet. Interesting. The world is all sort of cubic. Oh, you cute. Oh, you tiny guy. Oh, you what? His eyes are really wide apart though. He kind of looks like a salamander, like the ones from Ark that have the really big. Can't remember what they're called. Hee. Those look like the foam ones in like play pits. Oh my god.
Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Oh, what's this? Nothing. Okay, let's keep going. Doop-a-doo.
I love his little table. It almost makes me think of Wind Waker. Something about the characters looking like Wind Waker. Oh, I can roll. But it takes stamina. Will I fall if I go that way? No, this is Tunic. I saw stuff about this before it came out, and it looked cute. I found a secret area. Except I can't get rid of the bushes yet, so... Maybe this is going to be like Zelda, where you have to come back after you have the ability to get rid of stuff. What is this? Can I interact? Ah, there we go. Okay. What's in here? Spyro. This is... Oh wait, this is making me think of Zelda. I remember reading something that said this is like Zelda. I'm assuming I'm not supposed to know what that says. Oh, okay. You can set a button to it. Okay. Interesting. Oh my god, that's such a weak little hit. He's like, eh. What is this, Silent Hill? I don't remember. I started doing stuff on the ship. I didn't find a lot of the alien stuff yet. Wait, what? Oh, you can right or left trigger to zoom in on them. Okay, and I started on the 0 one too. I need to finish it. I'm very bad at finishing games. I just, yeah. Is there a dodge? There's not a dodge. Oh, there's A. Can I change that? Let me see. Options. Customize controls. Yeah! Okay, so... That A? No, what? Make that B. And that A. There we go. Okay. Yes. Oh, it changed B to the accept button when I did that. That's interesting. Cat head! Can I go in the water? Nope. Okay. There's a pretty kitty head! Good night! That's right, you're like 2 hours ahead of me, aren't you? Going to bed at 9? What are you, a millennial? Because I also go to bed at 9. But then I read comics on my phone till 1 in the morning. Can I fall down? I can't fall down. Okay. So you can't go off edges. Oh, that guy looks angry. Uh-oh. Ow! Okay, you know what? Actually, I think it is better to have it as A, so then I can, so I can, dodge better. How do I go back to defaults? What? There's no return to default button. That's weird. Okay, it's not working. Use item. No. No. Ah! It keeps changing the button. Okay. Oh my god. This thing is being very odd. There. Jeez. It's because the confirm button keeps changing depending on which one you have listed. Okay. I like how I'm getting tail whipped by blobs. Nope, still can't kill those. Okay. Ah! Blocked by square bushes! His mouth is seriously like... I know that it's not his mouth, but the way that the white and the orange are together, it makes it look like he has a gigantic mouth. I already went this way. So, is there no dialogue or anything in this game? I went that way, and it wouldn't let me go that way. Okay, so here's an alternate path. What is it? It's so cute. Okay. I don't know what that was. Probably just save. Okay, that doesn't do anything. I found the key! It's interesting that they have that, but it's the made-up language. Like, unless I somehow accidentally enabled a world language, but I don't think I did. Oh, this is nice. Okay, so... ladder. Wells over there. Alright. But I can't even get down there yet, so we gotta go all the way back. Okay. I was wondering if... oh! No, 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 no. Shit. There we go. Oh! You can do kind of downward more. Yeah, I already fought you. Go away. I don't think I got anything from them when they died. There it is. Oh, wrong button. Just doing flips. At least okay and no are in actual language. Ooh, what's this? What is it? Okay. Beginning our adventure, ringing the East Bell. East Force, heroes, grave, guard captain, ringing the West Bell. Old house, flooded well, dark tomb, West Garden. Those sound like Silent Hill era names. Question mark? The game screen. What? I'm so confused. What is with half being in this made up thing? Everything hurts way more when I'm tired. Aha. Rated equipment, magic potion, focus preview. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I think it's just something to make the game stick out a little bit. Evil slimes! Are we gonna find out why these slimes are fighting us, or... why is this already open? I never opened this. Interesting. Should I go north or south first? What are they watching? It's very loud. Cool. This looks like a puzzle, but I don't know. Man, these bushes are fucking me up, man. God forbid I could just, you know, crawl around them. East Bell Tower. Alright. No! More tiny guys. Ay, ay, ay. I love the little slow motion tail whip. It's so cute. Okay, here we go. Blur, blur. Oh, my butt hurts. Gotta get more comfortable chairs, man. Okay. What? Okay, so heart potion, shield. I don't have a shield yet. Those are items. dodge, menu, move, focus, read signs, press and hold. Ooh, okay. Wait, what? It didn't work. I don't understand. Maybe I have to have an actual sword? Okay, we're getting a lot of different options on where to go. This is similar to like earlier Zeldas, where it's just like this big old open thing and you gotta kind of figure out where to go yourself. I'm getting whatever that is. Money, I assume? I just can't get over how weak the swing is. He's just like, I attack the darkness. Oh, I want to play tabletop. Okay, well, that was fun. I wish there was a run button. Oh, there's a run button. Oh, that's what they were talking about, holding down A. And it doesn't use up stamina to run. That's interesting. Wah! Oh, he fell down. So sad. There's another save point. More already open treasure chests. That's very annoying. Am I going to find some other adventure that already went through here? Alright, so if you hold down that, then you can run. Dipper dipper. Ow. So I can't get out of a fight to roll very easily. I have to kind of stop attacking a second before I intend to dodge. Kind of defeats the purpose of dodging, but... I don't know, are mimics, copyright? Wait, mimic or like? Because a like would go along with the Zelda feeling. Hey, it's actually in English. I'm dying! Oh, my stomach's all... What? I was behind him! As much as slimes have a behind. Ugh, stomach ache. Ugh. Good thing my stream is almost over. It might be gas. Ugh. I had to convince Link to go to, oh man. Yeah, all of a sudden I really... Get a little bit of gas out. Anyway, I had to convince Link to go to school on Friday because he said he had a stomach ache. And so, like, the whole day, I kept expecting to get a phone call to come get him, but he actually stayed the whole day, and he said his stomach was fine, so... I almost kept him home, but I was like, can we just try and see if he can last? Yeah, I know, translator apps. No, you don't hit left trigger, you hit, this one. But there are games that do use trigger buttons to attack. I mean, Dark Souls is one. You don't really spam it. There was something else I was playing, too. I don't remember what it was. But yeah, I used it. Okay. Yeah, I know, target lock. And then you can roll around him and stuff. Moment of safety. You dodge. So the first time you dodge, you're invulnerable. You can always attack even without stamina. Flinch, knocked over. Yeah, you have lower health when your stamina is low. We already covered that. So while you have the smoke, you're invulnerable. I like that they give you that little visual clue. What's in here? Oh, have I been this way? I haven't been this way. Oh, I dodged! really hoping I... Ah! No! No! Did I just lose all my money? I lose all my money when I die? Oh, that'd be interesting. Aww. She looks like a fennec. Mommy! Almost a little like a deer, actually. She makes me think of the deer chick from Animal Crossing, the head shape. Ugh! I lost all my money! Okay, so I think that's a little hard for me right now. Maybe we can get a stronger weapon and come back. Hopefully. Hopefully I'm not expected to beat them. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to be able to fight more than slimes right now. What was I was watching something. I was watching a trailer for something and I was like, oh, this looks like, okay. There we go, jeez. I was like, oh, this looks so much like Dragon Quest, and then I realized it was a Dragon Quest thing. Somehow I didn't see the name of the series. Oh, nice, the thing got... Oh, what? Oh my god, I'm gonna die. How do I get health? I'm gonna die. I think I remember something saying that this game was hard. I guess I could just, like, hit, dodge. Hit, dodge. No! Ah! I was trying to roll through... You have to anticipate rolling before... Like, you have to, like... Oh, I don't have to go through the thing again. Okay. Anyway, you have to, stop hitting and wait for the hitting to end before you can roll, which is counterintuitive to me. Alright. We might not get very far in this game. Yep. Oh my god. Fucking Jesus Christ, this game is hard. Okay. Why is it so hard? Tunic challenging is an unnecessarily overly difficult game. This better suits the game. How do I do... Which is a better fit for this cutesy exploration-based game. Okay, so it is really difficult. Oh shit! I didn't know it automatically spawned me back. She likes my shirt? Aw. Okay, so... Yeah. Sorry, but I don't like the combat flow enough to be okay with the difficulty right now. The fact that you have to, like, wait for your attack to be finished before you can roll is really irritating. We got 25 minutes. Oh, it's like Dark Souls! Where you can pick up your last body. Nice. Interesting. Why are those headless statues everywhere? Maybe they should have built the necks more sturdy. Oh my god, the combat is weird! I can't get in the flow. Can't get in the flow of the combat! This is supposed to be reduced difficulty, by the way. I guess I just really suck at this game. Because I'm sure having a hard time. The window. Maybe the reduced difficulty extends the window. Oh, I'm out of stamina. That doesn't help. Okay. I have to pay more attention to stamina, that's part of it. Common makeup wearing denigration. What? Common makeup wearing? I've never heard of that before. Oh, I just noticed the trees in the background. That's cool. It's interesting to me that wow, he is a strong little dude. Anyway, it's interesting to me that the world is cubic, but you're not. Kind of sticks out from like Minecraft. Oh, hey! Ah! All right, so we gotta come back here after we figure out how to break those things. God, yeah, this is very Zelda-esque. Free Zelda! Sword, 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 sword! Yes! Yes! Alright. So we're gonna make that Y and that X. I'm assuming you're gonna be able to use it as a fire? Okay, maybe not on that, but... Yeah! Fuck you, bushes! The boss back in town! Get that frick out of my way! I figured that my sword was about to show up because the chest was right here. Whoa! Okay. Good thing that I don't lose them if they fall off. That would have been disappointing. Easy to beat. If you wear makeup, you're the weak sex. Okay. That was a reach, but okay. I shall destroy all of nature. Nature shouldn't be in my way if nature doesn't want to get its nature-y ass cut down. Was there anything over here I didn't get? Let's make sure I didn't forget anything. At least the dudes are still dead. Nope. Okay. I thought there was a spot over there that I didn't go, but I guess I was wrong. Oh yeah, I forgot you can run.
Run, my little friends.
Whee! Whoop, got stuck on this stuff. That's what I meant to do. Whee! 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 I think I already went in here. Ah! Good thing I went in here. I like it when they have spots that you can't get to until later. Although I prefer it when you have a map that makes note of it rather than have to remember all of that. Whee! Ba 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 ba. Come up here. Come up here. Oh my god, having to dodge ahead of time is so frustrating. Oh, I thought he was still alive. Alright. Breaking all the pots. Breaking all the pots. What's back here? I broke all the pots. Is there a hidden something? Ah, yep. Oh, okay. What is this? Oh, it's a healing... Oh, it's a bomb. Ooh, what? What? Okay. Ah! Is that what I meant to do? Or that? I don't know what that is. I want to know what it is so I don't waste it. God. Very Zelda-esque. I know I keep saying that, but it's just interesting. Ah! I totally meant to do that. It's weird that you have to roll before you can run, though. So what are these? What is that? Ah, yeah, I went the wrong way. Slowly figuring it out. is. Bop, 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 bop. Get back here. Yeah, it'd be nice if there was a... It'd be nice if there was a throat slitting option. Ah, I dodged too soon. All about that stamina. Hopefully we can raise our stamina meter. Come on, little man. Or girl, or thing. They. I don't know. They. Show me them beefy little arms. Go down the ladder. Thank you. Sheesh. Yeah. Okay. Cool. A broken egg? Question mark? Yeah. Uh-oh, we got a big boss. Oh my god, I'm trying to... Come here. Yeah! The teeny, tiny bit of life left. Are they ever gonna give me some freaking health? God. This is like Zelda plus Dark Souls. Don't be fooled by the cuteness. Be health, be health, be health. Yes! Thank you! Oh, it didn't even fill me up all the way. What a rip. Nothing. Okay. Okay, so I can't climb up. Oh, there we go. Ah, I almost didn't go there because it seemed like I couldn't go up there, and I decided to try one more time. Persistence is key? What? Oh, okay. It's like, no, come back here, gold! I'm assuming gold. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Yeah, I like games where they have a mechanic where, like, if you hit soon enough after you got hurt, you can get it back, like Bloodborne has. I really like that. Because it's, you know, it's not too punishing. And it's a reward for smart combat. Yay! Wow, I did not expect that to be that hard. Ring strike. Bing bong. Bing bong, bing bong. Whoa. Fancy. I don't know what that did. I sure wish I had more health, though. Whee! Whee! So can I only use a safe spot once? Trying to keep the what's it called in mind. Can't interact with that. I like her arms are like, come to me. Let me enfold you in my warm embrace. There is a secret. Alright, see you later. I'll be out of here soon. Man, I'm finding all the secrets. I'm the best at this game. Cool. Don't know what that is. Oh, I keep forgetting I have bombs. I can just use the bombs. Ah. Okay, so I'm gonna need an item that lets me jump, I'm assuming. Or create a bridge somehow. "15 minutes. They're all like, oh shit! Shit's going down. Ha, he can't get through the bush. Which begs the question, how did it get down there then? I'm trying to read the card. Thank you. Whoa, I got a map! Yay! I got a map. Under the well, Slorm, a type of slime who just wants to be close to you. Stun it by blocking. Okay, but I don't have a shield yet. Okay, so I just started. I rang something. Bell tower, old house, sealed temple. God, so much Zelda. Oh, okay. Where is she working that she starts this late? I can wear a wig, but I mean, I'm gonna stop in 10 minutes, so. So I was actually thinking, I don't think I want to, but I could ostensibly move this computer down into our bedroom so that like when we all play games, we have 3 computers down there, just because I don't really stream or work at night anymore. I get my stuff during the day now that both kids are, you know, in school and daycare, but I don't know. I go back and forth because I like having an office and area and stuff like that, but I also like, you know, when the kids are home and Matthew's home, it's bad enough asking him to watch the kids so I can live stream, which is just me playing video games. What's over here? Yay, save point! Yes, 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 yes! Oh, okay. I just thought they were fun. Wait, I already went that way. Let's see, where do we want to go next? Okay, so there is the sealed thingamajigger. So we need to find something that will let us climb across gaps. And I'm hoping that I can increase my stamina. There's a windmill. Pretty. Interesting way of showing water. Or maybe that was supposed to be gears. Whoa! What? What? Oh god, that scared me. I'm gonna go with health. Yep. I don't have enough gold. How much gold do I have? Oh, I almost have enough. Alright. So if I can get more gold, I can get another health thing. Oh, this will let me see over there. Okay. So I need to lower that bridge. I don't think I can get over there yet. I need to figure out what item I need. So if I can get 300... Whoa! My little arms are so small! Really trying not to run out of stamina. That seems to fuck me up pretty bad. Ow! Yeah, you can't stun them, pretty much. So, rolls, block, takes damage, get tired, get hurt. I got it! I understand! And if you roll while you're out of stamina, you actually take more damage. Holy shit. Alright. Fruits, hot pepper, effigy, lure, golden coin, bomb, 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 shield stick, sword, magic items. Okay. Boop. Definitely want some more stamina. How much do I have now? I have enough! Oh shit, I keep hitting the fucking... Brrr. Ooh, and it doesn't pause. Don't like that. Okay, now I can go buy a health. Oh, we need another key. Well, I'll have to play some more of this. I am liking this. Especially since I reduced the difficulty. Because I don't like having to redo stuff 20,000 times. I don't know about you. Hello, my friends. Yep. Alright. Bye. Bye. His arms are interesting. Interesting design. Now, have the enemies respawned? They have not. Nice. I like that. I like when enemies don't respond. Woo! That was a different attack. La, 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 la. Okay. Oh. Sheesh. Some of these ramps are really subtle. Ah! Who's opened all these chests? Don't know what that is. Monies! And jewels! And bomb! Oh, wait. I am the bomb. That looks like a pressure plate on the ground. Don't they? They look like pressure plates. I'm like, ah! Oh, it's just that they all look like that. Hi! Woo, that's a lot of stuff. Oop. There we go. Ding! It didn't do anything. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. I didn't even realize they had shields. I've just been so good. That's not good. Interesting that they do that, though. Well, when's the last time that you talked to somebody to make sure that you were invited? Okay. Ow! Almost didn't get hit. I feel kind of bad. They're just out here, just admiring the scenery, and here I come, murdering them. Oh, okay, so the other guys had... the other guys had didn't have shields. It was only that one that had a shield. Again, with the headless statues. I am so strong! Woo! Never. That's pretty suspicious. Well, if you never got yours, hopefully that means that nobody else did. So you had to pay for it? Is it gonna be, do you know if it's gonna be at like an actual event spot, or is it gonna be like somebody's house? Another broken egg. Can I do anything with the broken eggs? Nope, I need a third one. Wind chimes, can't do anything. Oh, we're back over here, okay. I only have 116, okay. There was the spot over here I don't think I went to yet. Yeah, I didn't be over, haven't been over here yet. So I need something that I can shoot through all of them at once, it looks like. Oh. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Okay. Not gonna fuck around with that right now. Can I throw a bomb? Oh yeah! Bomb, 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 ba bomb, 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 ba bomb, bomb, bomb. Let's try a bomb. Oh shit! That definitely did not go anywhere close to where I was aiming. Okay, let's try this one more time. Oh my god! Fucking... The bombs are very hard to figure out where to place. I don't like that. There we go. Did he die? Yeah, it worked! Okay. So nonetheless, I still can't do that. Okay, well, that was a waste. Oh well. Is it always the same spot? I really like that enemies don't come back. At least so far. And I think I'm out of bombs. Nope, I have one left. No! God damn it. No! I think I was just supposed to ignore that guy. Ah! Well, I have my money. I thought you lose your money when you die. So enemies come back. Really looking forward to having that shield. Whenever that happens. Don't quite remember where I'm going. We got 3 minutes. We'll play till I get another item, or... yeah, I already went here. We'll play till I get another big item, or I die. I don't even remember how I got to where I died, so... Okay. Some kind of tuning fork thing. Is there a secret over here? Nope. Okay. Can't do this yet. Oh! This looks like the beginning. It is the beginning! Okay. What was in here again? I forgot. Oh. My stick. My stick. That's where I got my stick. Can't go that way yet. Hey boys, guess what? I don't weak little kitsune anymore. I'm a big, strong Ninetales. I already went there. Okay, I still don't know what to do with the tuning forks. I don't have that item, whatever that is, yet. Okay, what's the point of that? To look cool, I guess? Oh. I saw an icon and I realized it was just a lock-on enemy icon. Okay, so we were over here, we went across here, we went down somewhere, I don't remember. Ugh, everyone's back! Well over there. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I'm not even gonna fight those guys. I'm just gonna try to get to my old stuff. No, Aiden! Whoa, 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 whoa! You are naked! No!
We're not going in. We're not going in.
I will be out in just a little bit, okay?
We're not going in.
I'll be out in just a little bit, Aiden.
Okay, together. We're not going to go through the doorway, all right? Are you ready? We're going to open the door, and we're going to say, on the count of 3, we love you, Mommy.
We love you.
Okay, so 3, 2, 1. We love you, Mommy! Okay, don't get into the camera view.
Thank you.
We just want to be jerks.
I love you too.
Come on. No, Aiden, we've already...
No, Aiden, you
she's
cannot
coming
come in here.
She's
You're
coming down.
naked.
She's coming down in a
I'm
few
not
minutes.
gonna be where
No.
No, Aiden, you know better. You
No.
know better. You know better. You know better. You know it. No.
Oh my gosh. You guys are trying to get me in trouble.
Okay. Who's going upside
Whew.
down? Yes. No, you didn't.
I'm playing till I get a save point or die.
Can you give her a few minutes? So come on now. You messed with her though, right? Do that. Is that funny?
Was that funny?
Is that funny?
No, Aiden.
If you sit with me right here, you can watch her. But we're not going to go past this door.
Ay, ay, ay.
Okay, watch your foot. I don't want to hit it. Okay, we're going to sit right here. We cannot go past.
Yes, please don't get in the front of the camera.
No. We're
No.
not going past the door.
No, it wouldn't be next to it.
I don't know where the camera's facing, and I don't want to risk it.
Yes, I will get in a lot of trouble if you get on the camera naked, Aiden, okay?
But what is Mommy playing?
I'm playing a game called Tunic. I'm a foxy.
Why aren't you playing Hades?
It's actually similar to Hades.
I know, but that's what I was saying. It looks kind of similar to it.
Well, it's actually really similar to Zelda.
Just stay right here. Whoop.
Can I save?
Cat
Okay.
attack.
Oh, God.
You have a cat attack.
I
Cat
thought I
is
saw
coming.
Aiden coming closer out of the corner of my eyes. I was like, no! Okay, alright. So
I love you all.
I reached a stopping point. I am being harassed.
Yep.
So I need to go. Thank you for... I can't do my outro if you don't shut up.
She's coming down. We love you guys. Bye.
You received a new and friend invitation. Okay, anyway, yes, thank you for watching. I'm enjoying this game. It is hard, but since I dropped the difficulty, it's not as bad. And that other game, I don't know, maybe. It's okay. I'm not going to try to get a refund. It was a lot of reading. And the combat was kind of awkward, but really want to get my shield though, because this rolling to avoid getting hit thing feels awkward. But and sorry that I didn't work in Blender after all. But I'm very tired. So like I said, Monday I'm gonna try to get my New Year's resolution video filmed. Dandy A says it's similar to Noida in Darkest Dungeon. And give it over to the person I'm testing out for video editing to have that up by Friday. So, but you'll see me on Tuesday and Thursday. And yeah, I'm not going to live stream while I record because it distracts me. So I'm going to just try to get that done. I've already taken, a week and a half longer than I intended to. So, and enjoy your sexy time in Vent. Or, not necessarily sexy. That whole thing. Your event. Hi, cat. Enjoy your event. Event. There we go. And stay safe. Yeah, I don't know. Say goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, everybody. Ooh, you got sharp little claws. All right. See you later. Bye.